Hello, people. Oh, got a bit scraggy hair there. It's a bit better. A bit better. I think I'm channeling me rock chick look tonight. Oh, dear. Oh, let me get the light. It's shining in my eyes. Hi, Nathan. Hi, Ella. Hi, everybody that's here. There's 11 people here, but only 2 people are speaking. Hi, Ginger. Oh, dear. Well, but I got in the hot tub and the bubbles just came up and up and up and up. And they were like level with my eyes. And I'm like, I'm going to drown. So I had to turn it off. So I finished up laying in it, just in the tub without it going brrr. I was scared. I thought the bubbles were going to go all over the top and all over the garden. I don't know what he's done. I don't know what he's done to it. Hi, Ethan. Hi, Chrissy. Hi, Jill. Hi, Esther. Hi, Trudy. So it was a bit of a drama, really, a bit of a to-do. I'm sitting there and I'm like, where's the controls? Where do I stop it? Where is Jan? Jan is here. She just got the hair down today. Hi, Cass. So it was like, oh my giddy aunt. It's never done that before. It was just bubbles and bubbles and bubbles. It was like somebody had put a full, squeezy bottle full of washing up liquid in it and nobody touched it. It's the first time I've been in it since they've been away. And I'm like, oh, drama, what have I done? What have I done wrong? So I had to get out. So sadly, my little aching back and knees and everything didn't get in the hot tub because I was scared of staying in it. I got visions of bubbles floating down the garden. I was trying to shoo them away, but there was nowhere to shoo them to. Turbo, it must have been on something, Cass. My friend, I was telling my friend, and she was laughing her head off, and she said, oh, I wish I was there. It was so funny. I said, it wasn't funny at the time when I was sitting in it. It was like, oh, because the bubbles were going higher and higher and higher and higher. It was funny looking back at it. I hope they get in it when they come back from their holidays tomorrow. I hope they get in it. And I hope it goes bonkers with 2 people in it. I hope it goes over the top. And then they believe me. I took a picture because I thought, nobody's going to believe me. Nobody's going to believe me what it'll like. It's never done that before. I don't know what happened to it. I don't know. My daughter did say, I've turned the temperature up a little bit for you so it'll be nice and warm. So whether that went a bit bonkers, I don't know. Yeah. Hi, Chris. Hi, Nathan. Hi, everybody I've missed. Hi, Yanni Zebra. Hi, everybody. Well, I've been having an ABBA day today. What do you think about ABBA? ABBA? Oh, got a new album out after how many years? 40 years or something. So I had to have an ABBA day today. I've had ABBA all over the place today. I even had ABBA when I was in the hot tub. Yeah, I love ABBA. Oh, yeah. So I've been playing The Winner Takes It All while I was out in the hot tub drowning, yeah. You over the moon about ABBA? Yeah, I love ABBA. I'm not so keen about the fact that they're not going to be like live people, older people. The fact that they're going to be doing like little cartoony, characters of themselves. Not cartoons, what do you call it? Digital things, digitalization. We've all got older, let's face it. We know they're not 25 anymore, So why can't they just be how they are, yeah? And just be an older version of ABBA. Yeah. I'm surprised at Agnetha because she said she'd never do it again, didn't she? But maybe it's the money. They must be getting a bomb for doing that. Yeah. Yeah, the old stuff. I love ABBA. I've watched Mamma Mia, the film, about 1 million times. I know they're not in it, but the music's there, isn't it? Yeah. Hi, Sajida. Hi, BB. It's a motion capture that I knew you knew what it was, Nathan, because you're really up with it all, aren't you? Yeah. I haven't actually seen it yet, Kaz. I've only heard about it and read it in the paper. But I'm a bit disappointed that they won't show their old, well, they won't reunite, will they? They won't be in the same room. They're all dotted about in their own houses and stuff, wearing them weirdy outfits, aren't they? So they wear outfits like with lights on, don't they, so that they can project a different body or something onto it, yeah. Yeah. Oh, great, Miguel, you've got a new phone. Woohoo! My camera's on the blink. I inherited Stitches. Hi, June. Hi, Amelia. Oh, dear. My phone, it won't stay charged up. And it's just, and when I try to delete things off it, they don't delete. It takes me ages to delete it. So, and my remote control's broke. Somebody's sending me messages. Who's sending me messages? Oh, Kimberly. Well, you've had it, Kimberly, because I'm on live, so you've had it. I'm not answering you. Yeah. So it's, my remote control, I thought it was running out of battery. So I got a new battery, put the new battery in. Still not working, so yeah. Oh, I don't have top-notch phones, Miguel. Who's got that kind of money? To pay hundreds of pounds, for a phone. It's ridiculous. You pay hundreds of pounds for a phone and you take it out on the street and somebody whips it out of your hand, steals it. Mine's that old and knackered that nobody would want to steal mine, yeah. I've not heard the new songs of Abacaz. I've not heard them, yeah. You're more of a carrier of COVID? Well, stay away, John. Stay away from me. I've been double vaccinated, so stay away. Oh, gosh, these people have these Apple phones and stuff like that. They're absolutely ridiculous. Oh, they're on YouTube. Oh, I'll have to look them up then, Kaz, tomorrow. I'll look them up tomorrow. Oh, dear. What a week it's been this week. I tipped everything out the shed. Well, not everything out the shed. I tipped all the garments out the shed. You should have seen the state of the conservatory. It looked like a rummage sale. Oh, what do you keep sending me messages for, Kimberly? I am on my live. Right, so that's Kimberly. I've answered her now. Hopefully she won't message me anymore. Yours was 1,400. Oh, gosh. Yeah. Every time he blows his nose, yeah. I am going to go mad if she don't stop pinging me. Stop it, Kimberly. Stop it pinging me. Everybody knows I'm on my live, so why did he ping me? Yeah. I got a phone call today. I've had about 4 phone calls today. I'm having a colonoscopy, which I'm not looking forward to, but has to be done. I've had about 4 phone calls. She rings me today. She said, can you come tomorrow for a COVID test? I said, no, I can't. She said, why not? I said, I've already spent £30 this week coming to the hospital because I've got no lift. That's about $35, $40 to you. I said, I'm on a pension. I said, I haven't got another 30 quid. I said, to come just for a COVID test. I said, can't I have it done on Monday when I can get a lift? Oh, I don't know about that. I'll have to see if I can get you a lift organised, but they don't really work at the weekends, the people who do the lifts. Leave it with me, I'll ring you back. She's not rung me back. So, no, she's messaging me about, I put a picture of the cardigan that nobody else has seen. Well, I think you've seen it, that I'm doing for Sue because it's a surprise. So I don't want to put it on Facebook because she watches Facebook. So I just sent her a picture of that and she's sending me, oh, it's lovely. It's yeah, whatever. Well, you know, at least you're telling everybody you've not been vaccinated, John. It's better than the people who just sneak about breathing on everybody that haven't been vaccinated and don't wear a mask. Yeah, they really worry me, you know, because I've been double vaccinated. I wear my mask. Yeah, Sue's coming next Thursday, but I hope we're going to be able to make a video. It depends whether I can sort of throttle her and press gang her into, you know, put her in a neck hold, because she won't be staying that long, unfortunately. She's coming to see her children that live, and then she's popping in to see me on the way home. So kind of like she's not going to be here all day. So I don't know. You've not had the COVID. I've had the COVID. I had it last year. Yeah, so. Yeah. Hey, Carol. So I don't know what's going to happen about my COVID test now. I've been double vaccinated. I told her that. She said, oh, you still got to have a COVID test. I said, right, okay then. But I'm not coming tomorrow. It's Sunday and I've got no lift. Oh, hi, Kimberly. Yeah, you're pinging me. Ping, 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 Kimberly. I'm like, stop it. I just said, who's pinging me when I'm doing my live? Oh, dear. Oh, why worry? If you get the symptoms, you get the symptoms, don't you? Yeah. You're trying to enlarge your font. Do you know, I've got enlarged font on some people's messages, but not on others, and I don't understand it. You think if I had enlarged fonts on my phone, I'd have enlarged fonts for everybody, wouldn't you, you know? Oh, I don't understand my phone. I really don't. It's only a little, what's he call it one. It's nothing fancy. I don't want a fancy one. You know, people are saying, oh, haven't you got your banking on there? I'm like, no. Haven't you got the Google Maps on there? No. You know. You're locking yourself away, are you, inherited? Right, okie dokie. Yeah. I'm having a procedure, BB, but not an operation, so they say. It's not like you're out for the count and you're going to be in a bed and lay there. I'm having a procedure done. I can understand they want me to do COVID testing. I can understand that. But I can do it Monday, surely, because I'm not having a procedure till Tuesday. I can only have my breakfast tomorrow. Then I've got to fast. It'll be all right for Shad because he fasts all the time. But me, I like me nosh. I like me food. Oh dear. Yeah, I mean, you're not guaranteed not to get it if you're double vaccinated, but I'm laying my faith on the fact at least I'm partly covered. I've had it once anyway. So, Viney, my niece had it when I had it, and then she had it again about, I don't know how long ago, but she wasn't very poorly the second time. No, I'm having it done Tuesday, so I don't see why I can't have my COVID test on Monday. If I've got COVID, then I'd have COVID, wouldn't I? I could have my test on Sunday and catch it on Monday, you know. I don't know. You knock yourself out of my life. Well, why worry? So you're back now, Miguel, so why worry about it? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he bumped himself on the head with his new phone. Oh, dear. Well, I need to find some colours, don't I, to do my granny square with. I haven't done any crocheting at all. I put everything away. I've packed everything away. It looks a bit neater in the shed. I've had some inquiries about my stuff, but mostly the people who've inquired, they've not been the right size or whatever. So I've not really had any sales, but so I packed everything back again. Who knows? Who knows? I've not given up yet. I'm always. Yeah, I ate your birthday cake last week, Miguel, when you weren't here. It was actually my youngest great-grandson's birthday. And he sent me a piece of cake, and I kept waiting to eat this cake for you to come on last week, Miguel. But you didn't come on, so I finished up, I ate the cake anyway. I was saving it. I was going to say, this is Miguel's birthday cake. It was actually my son Ted, my great-grandson Teddy's birthday cake, yeah. It was very nice, actually. It was sponge cake and jam, but it was very, very nice. Yeah. You're still making the primrose flowers. I'm still doing these. I nearly swore. Granny squares. You don't know what I'm saying. I said it was my great-grandson Teddy's birthday, and he sent me a piece of birthday cake last Saturday. So I was waiting for you to come on the live so I could eat the birthday cake with you. But you didn't come on, so I had to eat it anyway. So that's what we were talking about. You were, yeah. So I've got my colours. I've got to choose my colours. Hi, Carol. I've got to choose my colours now to do some more granny squares. I only need about 6,000, I think, you know. Yeah, you didn't have a birthday cake. You could have shared Teddy's, you see, but you weren't here, were you? You weren't here to share Teddy's. It was a nice birthday cake. It was a sponge with a bit of chocolate on the top. But it was very, very tasty. So, no, I don't have a birthday cake either unless I buy one. I've got to blooming fast from 9 o'clock to Monday morning. It's going to kill me. I can have drinks, but nothing red-coloured. The mind boggles why you can't have anything red-coloured for drinking. So, no, I don't get a cake anymore for my birthday, no. You're making one? Oh, I've got 6 colours in my squares. I have to be different, don't I? I'm just choosing which colours I want now. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't like that one there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You've been in and out of hospital, have you, Carol? Oh dear, I hope you're all right now. Right, I'll change it for that one. Or shall I put that one in? Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll take the lilac out. Put the pink in. Yeah, I've chosen my colours now. I'm trying to make each set of 10 squares different. Yeah. You go with the birthday. Oh, I can't show you a square. They're over there, BP. They're in the cupboard over there. I've put pictures of them on Facebook and on they said interweb, Instagram. My balls of wool are rolling away. I rolled them into balls and now they're all rolling everywhere. Right, I'm going to start the middle of a square. Yeah, just call me Kaz. You saw the square pics, did you? Yeah. I've done another 10 since then. I'm doing them in sets of 10s. I don't know why, but it just seems about 10s, yeah. Yeah, I've had an inquiry about a scarf and hat set. I've had an inquiry about one of my shawls. And I had an inquiry about a load of tops, but sadly, none of them were big enough for the lady. So, never mind. And I'm not going to take any orders. In the good old days, you see, I would have said, oh, I'll make you one, but I'm not putting myself through that anymore. Oh, and guess what? Sue's bringing my doll's house down. Yeah. So that'll be my project, apart from doing these granny squares. It's a real fixer-upper. There's nothing good about it. It needs, everything doing to my doll's house, yeah. So I saw that, Jill. Congratulations. I'm so glad he's home. Yeah. Yeah, but he's home now. He'll get better much quicker now he's home, Jill. There's nothing better, is there, than getting home. Yeah, this week's took it out of me. I didn't realise carting those big boxes backwards and forwards from the shed to the conservatory and back again. I did me back in. It's really awful. Yeah, it's great news, isn't it, about Jill's son? Great news. It's what we want to hear. Good news. That's what we want to hear. Good news. Yeah, I'm sure with your home cooking and everything, you looking after him, Jill, he'll get better in no time. It's just, you can't rest when you're in hospital, can you? Let's face it, You can't rest. I'm not entering Miguel because I don't want anybody having to post things to the UK. I never enter any giveaways because of that. It's just not fair. I mean, the postage to the US is what cripples me. When people like me things and want to buy them, and then when I have to tell them what the postage is to the US, they just go, no, thank you, I won't bother. I can't help the postage. I just can't help it. It's just tremendous. I never win either in Heritage because I don't enter. I won't enter anybody's giveaways that's in the States because it's just not right, yeah. Yeah, no offense, Miguel. It's nothing to do with anything. I just don't think it's fair to enter when I'm not in the States. I would enter a giveaway that was in the UK. I would enter one of those. And it's like when I had my giveaway. I mean, it cost me £90 in postage. £90, that's about $100 and something. And that was years ago. And I vowed and declared I can't do it again. I just can't do, because everybody that won was in the States. So yeah, oh, he'll get there, Jill. I've got every faith in him. He's a young man and he'll be determined. So I'm sure he'll get there. Young ones are much more resilient than we are, yeah. They won't let things get them down, Hello, Kelly. Hello, everybody. Everybody I've missed. Hello. No, I didn't put my hair up today. I thought, oh, cool. No, I'm not bothered. I had my hair down and I got it all wet in the blinking hot tub that we're not talking about. I got it all wet through in there anyway. Oh, is Kelly on? Have I missed Kelly? Oh, no, it's a different Kelly. I thought Kelly had come on then. I know Kelly's come on here, but I thought it was Crafted by Kelly had come on then for one moment, yeah. My chatty video got 7 thumbs down. It's almost a record. I did ask for it. I did say, come on, thumbs me down. So I kind of willed it, didn't I? So, yeah, 7 thumbs down. Woo-hoo. I thought it was great. I thought it was a record. I thought, hey, that's brilliant. No, Kelly did make a video. Was it last week? I think she made a video, BB, yeah. She did, yeah. I know, I was telling them all to give me a thumbs down, didn't I, Miguel? They did. I was saying, go on, give us a thumbs down. I need to find somewhere else to sit because I was like so dark I couldn't even see myself. But the thing is, you see, with my cataracts, I can't see anything anyway. So, you know, the good news is everybody looks pretty. Everybody looks nice because I can't see anybody anyway. So, you know, when I'm reading I'm like that, trying to read the words that are coming at the side. Blind as a bat, yeah. I'm hoping to have them done before Christmas, yeah. And I can see the Christmas tree if we have one. Yeah. Well, my son should be on his way home now, or my son and my daughter-in-law. I've been following their progress through Instagram. They've done pictures up at John O'Groats, pictures by Loch Ness, pictures everywhere. Oh, thank you, Kaz. No, I did say to people, you know, who wants to whistle? There's nobody on here to whistle to, Miguel. You're dreaming, love. There's no whistles. Well, I haven't seen any anyway. I'm sure Chris or Nathan will grab them if there are any. Yeah. I was watching my the Silver Fox. The Fox is Afloat or something like that. I love that program. It's 2 blokes who live on a canal barge. They're very interesting. I find them very interesting. Every time they go past things, one guy, he knows all the history and knows everything about everything. And I love watching it, yeah. There was a possible whistle, was there? I don't know. I didn't see. Did anybody else see a whistle? Is Miguel dreaming? I never saw a whistle. I'm hungry. I only had a sandwich. I haven't had any dinner. So I'm hungry. I've got my crisps. I'll be eating them in a minute. Oh, I found the rosy wrap, Miguel. I found it. Put it back in the box. Put it back in the box, I did. So I've still got it, unfortunately. Hopefully one day I'll sell it or give it away. If it didn't cost so much, I'd send it to Miguel. So he could wear it on one of his videos. Yay! Seeing as he likes it so much. Hands up who wants to see Miguel wear my rosy wrap. I might even take it to the post office when I find it again. Oh dear. You made an onion bhaji. Do you know, I don't really like Indian food, but I don't mind Indian bhajis, yeah. Tied to one of Isaac's pigeons. I don't think they're homing pigeons. You wear it proudly, would you, with the bow at the side? Yeah, I thought I'd thrown it. I thought it had gone, and I was rummaging on. Oh, I did me back in. Did myself a mischief, lugging those boxes across. They weighed a lot more than I thought they did. Oh. That's why I got in the hot tub, because my back was hurting, my knees were hurting. So I had to settle for some ibuprofen gel, sadly, instead of my hot tub. I did sit in it like it was a very bubbly bubble bath. It was like a bath where you've accidentally tipped more bubble bath in than what you meant to, you know. And there's nothing in it. I can't understand why it was so frothy, because you don't put any. Nobody's whistling at anybody. I don't think this new phone of Miguel's is doing him any good, you know. No, there's no bubbles that go in the hot tub, so I don't understand why it was bubbling. It just looked like somebody had tipped washing up liquid in it. It was going bonkers. So I don't know. Yeah, Miguel started on about the whistle. I don't know. I haven't seen anybody with the whistle. Yeah. We had a dog walker that came 3 days this week. Well, took Poppy out. She came home one day and she was flat out, absolutely. She slept the whole day. So when he came the day afterwards, I said, how far did you take her? I said, because she was flat out. She couldn't wake up all day. And I said, you do know she's 14, don't you? And he went, oh, no. He said, I thought she was a younger dog. He said, I won't walk her as far today. Oh, I've dropped my little middles. So poor little thing, her little legs must have been dropping off of her. Yeah, I took her out today. Little monkey went down on the sands again. I don't know whether you saw a picture on Facebook, yeah. He wanted your fake Crocs. Well, what did he want you to do? Walk home in your socks? Silly beggar. Yeah, she was flat out, honestly, Denise. She was out sparkle. She went to bed and I never saw her. I kept thinking, I hope she's still alive. You know, you're wondering. Then I kept hearing her clattering a little bit upstairs and I thought, oh, she's still alive then, yeah. But she was out for the count, absolutely. Oh, that's nice of him, Miguel, isn't it? So he wants you to walk barefoot. Yeah. Yeah, she was full of the joys of spring again, Poppy. But when we were coming back, oh, poor little thing, I didn't take her far. And she was walking so slow. I thought I was going to have to put her on my scooter. I kept thinking if you were a smaller dog, I'd have picked her up. She's like plod, plod, plod on the way back. But she revived when she had a drink of water when she came in. Nobody wears Crocs and socks, Kaz. It's like wearing socks and sandals, that, isn't it? Only old men wear socks and sandals. You know, you don't. Yeah. Oh, she was really tired, yeah. It's her own fault. She was galloping about and running all over the beach. You know, it's her own fault for being tired. I didn't walk her far at all because I was very conscious of the fact, you know, that she's not as young as she used to be. A bit like me, really, you know. So I thought, right, well, I won't walk her far. But coming back, she's like plod, plod, you know, and the head was down. You know, wonder what he wanted your Crocs for, Miguel. Perhaps he's got to think about Crocs. Foot fetish, yeah. I believe people do have that. Oh, I've dropped another. No, Crocs with socks is a bit, isn't it? It's like socks and sandals, isn't it? Oh, no. Oh, I've dropped two of them now. Oh, I need to hoover up. There's crumbs under my desk. I'll be in trouble. When she who must be obeyed gets home, I'll be in trouble. Got crumbs under my desk. Right, I've moved my chair now and I can't sit down. Ooh, my chair doesn't roll. I have to get off it, roll it. And, yeah. Perhaps I'm too heavy for my chair. My son loves his Crocs. My daughter-in-law hates them. She hates them. You told you got no one. Oh, God, it sounds like the nutters I get, me girl. When I used to go on the bus or the tram, I used to get the nutter on the bus. Always sat next to me. Everybody else on the bus was having a whale of a time laughing, but I had the nutter next to me. Yeah. Yeah. I've had a rough week, Miguel, honestly. I've pushed myself beyond boundaries I shouldn't have pushed myself. Knackered myself in. I'm going to pay for it. But Sue's coming on Thursday. I'm going to have to put subtitles on for Miguel. Because Miguel can't understand Sue. I'm sure everybody else can understand Sue, but Miguel can't. She was laughing her head off when I said I've got to put subtitles on for Miguel. And she goes, I'm not that bad. No, I don't get the flirters, Miguel. I get the nutters, you know, the ones who start telling me their life stories on the bus, yeah. That's who I get. You can't understand her. You're the only one that mentions that you can't understand her. Everybody else seems to get what she says. Can everybody else understand Sue? Just because she's got an accent, yeah? You do well with some of the accents we have over here, Miguel. You would never understand them. You know, the Geordies, for example, you know. They waffle on, and you can't understand them. And I'm sure John will tell you some of the Irish ones, they talk so fast. I have a friend who's Irish, and whenever she went home, and she'd been home with her sisters in Ireland, yeah, she used to come back and I used to say, Caroline, whoa, whoa, whoa. I said, you're not with your sisters now, because she's like, John will tell you how fast they can talk, some Irish people. I don't really have an AC vent. We don't have an AC vent. Oh, an accent. No, Nathan's got a completely different one again. Everywhere in England has a different accent, Miguel. You've only got to go across the border. The Yorkshire accent is different to the Lancashire one. The Welsh one, of course, is different. The Scottish one is different. But the Scottish one varies from which part of Scotland you're at. It's the same with the Irish accent. The Irish accent varies from which part of Ireland you're from. And, you know, he's got a new phone and he can't type. Yeah. It's not that the Geordies waffle on. It's sometimes when they're very broad Geordies, Lisa. You know, you have to like tune in, don't you, to them, yeah. But it's the same with the Welsh accent and the Scottish accent. You have to tune in. Yeah, I mean, the only accent of England I don't like is it Essex? I think it's Essex. Some of the women that, oh gosh. Nathan's Welsh. He's not Welsh, are you, Nathan? He might have been Welsh in his ancestry, but I don't think he's Welsh. What am I saying? I'm saying in Ireland they have different accents, and some people in Ireland talk really fast. My friend, when she goes home to Ireland, when she comes back, I have to tell her to slow down because she really rattles so fast. Yeah, they talk really, really quickly, don't you think, John? A lot of Irish people. Not all Irish people, obviously. But you think the heat's got to... I've cut the heating on here. It's freezing. It's freezing. Yeah, you got to drink plenty of water, Miguel. Never mind the iced coffee. Drink plenty of water. Coffee's a stimulant. Oh, you're back again, Kimberly. Okie dokie. I won't ask you where you've been. I'm starving, hungry. I need me crisps or chips or whatever you call them in America. Well, there's nobody here, only the dog, and she's gone to bed. I shut the back door because she was barking at everything and everybody. Yeah, Kimberly's in the UK, different part of the UK to me, but she's in the UK. I thought you didn't come from Wales, Nathan. Cheltenham. Cheltenham, is that racing, whatever? Cheltenham, Gloucestershire. Yeah, I know. The Americans always want to say Gloucester. It's like Worcester sauce, isn't it? They say Worcestershire. Oh, you make a right pig's ear of it anyway over there. You don't say it right. You can't say Worcester sauce. Yeah, it's a race course, isn't it? I knew it was something. 2, 4, 6, 8. I've gone 10 middles now, so I'm on to the next colour now. Yeah, I'm not into horse racing. I don't like it. It's cruel. Well, like a lot of sports are cruel, aren't they? But I hate it when the horses, do like the entry. Is it something where they have to do the jumping and these horses keep dying because they keep hitting the boom barriers? And I think it's so cruel. You're in Wales, but you're from Surrey. Yeah. You had salmon for your lunch. Do you know, I was looking at salmon today in the co-op. That's the Cooperative Society. It's a supermarket. And no, I just don't like. I don't like greyhound racing, and I don't know. You just up the road from Prestwich. Oh, right, yeah. I'm not there anymore. No, Jill's not in Ireland. No. She's in Wales, opposite end. Now, I think we might have a whistle here. I don't know. We'll wait and see. Yeah, my folks are on their way back home on their big bike. You joined Tesco's. Prestwich is a suburb of Manchester. That's where I used to live, in Prestwich, yeah. It's actually classed as Greater Manchester, but I refuse to call it Greater Manchester. It's just Manchester. I speak gobbledygook, Jill. I don't know about that. Yeah. Oh, you go in the kitchen then. Make something nice for everybody. La 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 la. You made tacos. You're all making me hungry. I've only had a sandwich all day. It was a nice sandwich, mind you. Yeah, the co-op. Yeah, we've got a co-op here. That's our local supermarket, just round the corner. Supermarket is the co-op, cooperative. That's what I nipped in today. Got some bacon and some sausages and some bread just for them in case. I don't think they're coming back early, but I just thought, just in case, at least I'd have enough for their breakfast. If they come back late, anyway, they can have it for breakfast on Monday, can't they? So, there's nothing in the fridge because I've not been supermarket shopping. I'm hungry. I'm going to have my crisps. Yeah, I couldn't be bothered cooking any dinner. Couldn't be bothered. And now I'm hungry. No knitting club this week. No, I didn't go. I made the excuse I was looking after the dog. I'm getting fed up with it anyway. And I'm not going this Thursday because I've got Sue. I'd rather have Sue than the knitting club any day. Yeah, I'm getting so bored with that knit club. It's not only that, but it's held in a pub. And the food is terrible. It's a Wetherspoons. If you're in England, you know what Wetherspoons is. Terrible food. But you feel obliged, to buy something because you're sitting at the table doing your knitting for about 2 hours. So you feel obliged to buy something, yeah. Yeah, I should have made something, I know, but I couldn't be bothered. Oh, you got some news, Miguel? Come on, tell us while I open my crisps. Got me walkers. I'm going to crunch for a bit now. Is it good news? Because it's Good News Saturday today. My daughter video. I know I can't actually see what I know it sounds stupid, but I can't see what I'm looking at, yeah. Oh, I don't know about the desserts. I've never even tried. Ready salted? Yeah. Hmm. I wish I could find a fun crochet group or a fun knit group. Hi, Trish. I would love to find a fun knit group. Ours is about as much fun as a hole in the head. Oh, that's good, Miguel. There are some nice people at that. I'm hoping that Sue goes back with a boot full of my stuff. She's already got her eye on some of the wool that she knows I have. It's just continued, so she can't get any more. I would so love to find an interesting group to join. The knit club I'm at, they're a load of miseries. I'm sorry if they're watching me, but they're a load of miseries. They can't knit a crochet for toffee. And yet they have these pie in the sky ideas about making things to sell. And then they're going to donate to charity. There's about 6 of us. Come on, 6 of us. Even if we could knit and crochet, there's not enough people to make anything to sell. And I'm not joining in, I'm not. Yes, she's still crocheting. Now and again, she's been doing her garden. So she's probably going to do more crocheting now the gardening's finished because it's getting near winter. Or nearer to winter. I'd just like a knit club that's fun, you know? Not a load of... All they talk about is mental health issues and what tablets they're on. I'm sorry, but, you know, week after week after week. Hello, change the record, turn it over. I go there and come back depressed. Wasn't depressed when I was going. I'm depressed when I'm coming back. It's like outdoing each other without how many, what do you call it, tranquilizers are taking us on that. I'm in the middle saying I've stopped taking anything. Oh, that reminds me, I put 2 painkillers out on the table. I need to take them. Oh, thank you. You like my wallpaper? I like my wallpaper too. I'm like a fun group. I tell you, I went to that other one that was run by Hitler, who was telling me my crocheting was rubbish and she wanted me to knit things. I mean, at the moment, they're knitting twiddle muffs now for the elderly. Sorry about that. Nah. So I can't seem to find a nice group. Opulent. That's a big word for a Saturday night. Woohoo! It's very lush. I don't care if it's a knit or crochet group. I don't care if it's not any of those things. I just want a nice, fun group. That's not full of miseries. My friend went to another one. It was supposed to be over 50. She said it was more like over 90s. Start my own group. Nah. Oh, the big words come out after a glass of wine. I'm not having a glass of wine, so there, yeah. Not seeing Shad. He was on last week, but he went fishing, didn't he? I mean, there are 2 knit groups I know of. One I don't like. The other one I liked even less. I mean, when you get told what you've got to do, we do this, we do that. No, do you want to join us? Would you like to knit anything like that? I don't knit, you know I don't knit. I just want to go to a group of anything, as long as I don't want to do hiking or something like that. Or whitewater rafting or something like that. There is another local group near here, but I haven't been because we have our dinner about 7 o'clock in the evening, and that's when the group is. I think it's either 6 till 7 or 7 till 8. I'm not missing my tea for anything. The WI, there doesn't seem to be one here. I haven't seen one anyway. I'll have to see what goes on. We're not posh enough for a WI, no. We're a bit down market here. Haven't you heard Fleetwood's in a bit of a slump? I went to the WI when I was in Prestwich. When I get there, what are they doing? Zumba. I've not met any Facebook groups at all. Not around here, anyway. We used to chat, Kimberly and myself, Sonia, Denise. On a Wednesday, we used to chat every week at lunchtime, and it was great. And then it just fizzled out and just stopped off. But Zumba's not what you imagine, is it, for WI? You imagine it's like cakes and jam and stuff like that, but not Zumba. Huh? Full of crumbs. I'm going to have to hoover before she comes back. Half my dinner's on the floor. That's what I want, Miguel. I don't want people telling me what I've got to be making and telling me what I've got to do. If we decide to do things for charity, it's your own decision, isn't it? It's not somebody telling you you've got to do it. You know, if she'd have said, do you want to join in with us? We're making such a thing. But no, giving me a pattern and telling me she wanted me to make things for next week. I'm like, hello? Yeah, that's what I want. I want just a group where you can sit, you can have a little chat, you can knit if you feel like it, bring your own projects, do what you want to do. I don't like when they try to organise you and try to... I mean, even the group I go to wants to do all this stuff, but none of them can knit and none of them can crochet, and I don't know why they keep bothering, because it certainly ain't me going to be doing it, I tell you. Oh, I fell for that, the last group I was at when I was in. I finished up doing everything. And then they donated it to charity in the name of the group. And everybody got a big pat on the back, the whole group. Oh, the group's done wonderfully well. Hang on a minute. No, the group didn't do anything. Janet did it all. Yeah, it was like being told what to do when you're a naughty child. You will do this by next week, yeah. Huh? Toblerone. I was watching Billy Connolly the other day on YouTube. He's a very funny man. Talking about Toblerone. He's so funny, Billy Connolly. So funny. He had a really hard life upbringing. Yeah, that's what I mean. They should ask you, do you want to join Miguel, shouldn't they? Not tell you. The big Ian. He's not well, is he? He's got Parkinson's, poor soul. Yeah, I was watching him the other night when I was trying to get to sleep. I have a little tablet thing. Only a little poxy little thing. I'm not well enough to have a laptop or anything like that. I've got, what do they call it, a Kindle, I think. Doesn't do a lot, but it does watch. I can watch YouTube on it. Yeah, Dave Allen, yeah. I never really got into Max Boyce. But Dave Allen I used to like, yeah. Is Max Boyce still around? He sort of fell out of favour many years ago, didn't he? I used to like Jasper Carrot as well. You're back, and why are you panting? Is it hot in the kitchen? Yeah, the funky moped. It's like his face. He had a very expressive face, didn't he, Jasper Carrot? I don't know whether he did Golden Balls or not. Yeah, people don't respond to the like, you will do this, you will do that. I mean, this group I go to reluctantly, she's talking about, we need a committee, we need this, we need that. I said, we need more bloody people. Sorry for swearing. Only 6 of us at the best of times. How can you have a committee? No, she didn't say painting, she said panting. She run to the kitchen and back. Bye, baby. See you next week. Listen, inherited stitches. I am the queen of ready meals, so don't. I don't call anybody for frozen anything. I belong to the can cook but don't cook. I've not cooked a thing while I've been away, apart from sausages and bacon. I don't cook things, do heck. Those days are far behind me. If my life depended on it, I could cook. But why should I? I'll give over chicken nuggets if your kids are eating. I don't eat them, but that's why I'm not a kid. But kids eat them. Kids love things like that. Plumbers are nowhere to be found, full stop, Sandra. Never mind sending your kids to university, send your kids to be plumbers. They make a blooming fortune. Yeah, I think the days are gone when you want your kid to go to uni. Get your kid to have a trade. Make a fortune. Plumbers, things like that. Make a fortune. Tradespeople around here are like gold dust. If you get one, you hang on to them. Oh, I got a plumber. Ooh, we know one. Yeah, plumbers, electricians, engineers, whatever. Never mind sending them to be university. Just get a degree in performing arts. What? What on earth? Getting a degree in tourism? Come on, there's been no tourism. What's the point? Getting a degree in tourism. Crafted by Kelly X is her channel name, BB. I don't know why she's got Kelly X, but it's crafted by Kelly X. There's a series over here. You probably may not have heard of it if you're in the US. It's called Coronation Street. It's just a soap opera. It's been going for years. But somebody actually had a degree in Coronation Street. Now, what on earth good is that in real life? Yeah. Well, I used to work at the job centre, and they used to come in. They've got a degree in performing arts, and they go, I don't want a job less than 25,000 a year. And I'm like, oh, really? Yes, we all would love a job of 25,000 a year with no experience whatsoever, except we just come out of uni with a degree in performing arts. Yeah. And in the real world. Oh, I know, Sandra. It's terrible to you. I hope you find a heating engineer or a plumber. But they are very rare, especially at the weekends. I mean, over here, especially in London, my goodness me, I'd come back as a plumber in London. Make myself a fortune. The charge, I don't know how much call-out fee in London. They wouldn't get it up here, mind you, but... Oh, gosh, yeah, the people in New York and New Jersey that have got... It's the same in... my friend lives in Spain. He sent a picture of all the flooding in Spain. You never think of flooding in New York, do you? You think of it being a town or something. Where's the water coming from? I suppose there's rivers and things I don't know about. I'm not very well up in geography anyway. Not even well up in geography in my own country. Oh, gosh. What's the world coming to? New York is close to the ocean, is it? You see, I don't know geography at all. I'll hold my hand up. I'm the world's worst. I didn't pass it at school. Didn't pass geography, not even in my own country. So, oh, it's always the way, isn't it, Sandra? Like me with the hot tub today. My son wasn't here. I'm like, oh my God. I mean, I took a picture just so I can show him what it looks like. I mean, that was after I'd got out of it and switched it off. I mean, what's the world coming to? One half the world's got drought. The other half of the world is being drowned. It's like there's no happy medium, is there? And then the other half of the world's shooting everybody else and killing everybody else. And oh, goodness, the world's going to hell in a handcart, isn't it? I really don't like watching the news, because there's so much awfulness in the world, isn't there? So much horribleness. So many people suffering with one thing and another. You feel like, I know it sounds awful, but you feel like not turning the news on. You can't find your other chancler. What's a chancler? It's like when Kelly had that flood the other week, well, the other month it was. She couldn't find the stop tap. She had no idea where a stop tap was. She even rung the housing association and they didn't know. A chancler is a thong or a flip-flop shoe. Oh, right. I never heard of that before, Chris. You're teaching me something I did not know. No, I really don't feel like putting the news on these days because it's so horrible, isn't it? Horrible. You feel so sorry for people in the world, but what can one little person do? You just sit there going, oh my God, oh, that's terrible, oh, that's awful. So I'd rather look after my little world, and kind of not know. I know it sounds so I'm putting my head in the sand, but it's just like you say, I think I'll be an ostrich. I think I'll stick my head in the sand. Chance letter is your best friend. I've no idea. Yeah. Sorry, my knee was stuck. I've got a knee that locks. Anything else that's wrong with me, got a knee that's locked. When I sit too long, it just goes, and I have to bend it because it starts to hurt. So I know I've got to undo it. It's good for killing roaches and spider. We don't have any roaches and spider. Spiders are not too bad because at least they kill things, but roaches, oh God, what on earth good in this world is a cockroach? Tell me one good thing they're good for. They're like wasps. What good are wasps? And what good are mosquitoes? There's certain things in this world I don't understand why they're there. Wasps pollinating. I thought that was bees. I could understand the reason for a bee. But wasps are just nasty little things. Yeah, what good is a cockroach? What good does it do? You know, all they do is the dirty little things, aren't they? Vermin. I need to get me painkillers. My knees and my back are hurting. Sorry about this, people. I won't be a sec. It's only on the table. Oh. I tell you what, you get some good painkillers in America. These came from America, and they are much better than anything we can buy over the counter. I need some more coffee. I need some more coffee. What is the painkillers? I don't know what they are. I got a package from America from a good friend, and amongst the wool and everything, she sent me some painkillers. Probably shouldn't have done, but she did. And it was they're brilliant. I only take them when I'm desperate because I don't like taking painkillers, but they are absolutely much better than anything I can buy in England. I mean, somebody said, "Oh God, you shouldn't have put them in there. Should have got, customs would have stopped them. You can't sell drugs through the post." I said, "Yeah, but she hid them in a load of wool." No, it wasn't supposed to, Miguel. They were sneaked in the wool. But I was very grateful, very glad. No, you're not supposed to send painkillers or anything through the post. Yeah, no, we get our painkillers in little boxes, with like 16 pills in them. The one I got from America was like massive. It must have been about a couple of 100 pills in it. Yeah, I don't take any painkillers unless I have to, Chris. But I've been suffering all week and not taking anything really. And I thought, no, give up and just take two. Yeah. It's not like I take them all the time. I really don't like taking painkillers. As I said before, if you take too many painkillers and things, A, you become accustomed to them and they don't work if you take too many. And B, they can damage you. You take 4. Oh no, I only have to take 2. Yeah, exactly. You can only buy 2 boxes of 16, can't you? But I try not to take them anyway because ibuprofen is bad for your stomach. I try not to take any painkillers, but there are some days when you think, I can't stand this anymore. I have to take a painkiller. I used to take them religiously because the doctor said I had to. And I became immune. I used to take them, like he said, and they didn't do any good. I was just, nothing happened when I took them. It was like not taking them. And I stopped taking them, and there was no difference in the pain level, which was rather stupid because he was supposed to take these. So now, if I need, I can take 2, and then they do actually work. Yeah. Yeah, well, I got hiatus hernia because of taking too many blooming ibuprofens and stuff. Naproxen, that's another word for it, isn't it? That's what they gave me. They gave me naproxen, and I was taking them, and then I realised it messed up all my stomach. So now I only take the ibuprofen when I have to. No, they had me on naproxen. Yeah, they worked. They were great, but they messed up my stomach. So yeah, there's one lady that has all kinds of problems, and then she's telling how many. She's on YouTube. I won't say her name, and she's saying how many Aleve they take, and I'm thinking, you're not doing yourself any good taking all that stuff. You're messing up your stomach. Hey, don't we have some lovely topics of conversation? Bad stomachs, naproxen, ibuprofen. That's why I'm having my colonoscopy, because I've got a bad stomach, yeah. I haven't taken my pills today, that reminds me. I didn't take them this morning, I'll have to take them tonight. You can get 500 ibuprofen, we can only buy them in 16s. Yeah, this woman that I'm not going to say her name, she takes like Aleve, like the toffees. Then she wonders why she's not well, yeah. Yeah, I have to take my diabetic medication, and I have to take my blood pressure medication. But apart from that, I try not to take things. I keep saying to the pharmacist and the doctor, and do I have to take all these? Do I have to take this? Why do I have to take this? Tell me why I have to take this. And they keep saying, but you got to take this for that and this for that. And I'm like, no, take a few off me. The other week they stopped one, and I'm like, yay! Yay, you stopped one of my pills, thankfully. Thank God I don't need it anymore. Way! Can you take some more off me, please? I deliberately don't take them some days. I'm still here. I like a day off, you know what I mean? I probably shouldn't, especially with diabetes pills, but every now and again you just rebel, don't you? You think, I'm not taking them. I'm just not taking them. Yeah, but in the jungle they probably have loads of plants that they can chew, like narcotic plants that they can chew in the jungle. They're probably better for you anyway. Go and chew on a leaf, isn't it? Yeah, when you think about it, like people like the Aborigines and the Native Americans and that, they used to find plants for everything, didn't they? Yeah. Yeah, you probably can find an opium plant. It's not that long. since a lot of the cures and remedies that people used to take used to have opium in them. I mean, I'm talking in my childhood. There used to be a wonderful thing for stomachache and for, period pains. And it was called Dr. Collis Brown's Chlorodyne. And they had to stop that because that had opium in it. It was brilliant. And it was in a teeny weeny little bottle like that. And you only needed a couple of drops. But I tell you what, if you had stomachache, it used to shift it in no time. It was great. Hi, Jackie M. Hello there. Yeah, I used to like kaolin and morphine as well if you had a bad stomach. I mean, the morphine in it was negligible. It was just kaolin mostly. But that was brilliant for stomachache. But of course, they had to stop it because people were just taking the morphine out of it in some way or another. I don't know how they did it. But they were taking the morphine out of it and just taking that. Yeah, laudanum. Yeah, people used to take laudanum in the old days. But you see, the thing is, it got abused, didn't it? So, but we didn't take it for fun. We didn't just inject ourselves with it or overdose with it. You took it when you needed it. It wasn't like an addiction. It was just like you just took a little sip of it when you needed it. I like figs. I think I was the only person. Yeah, Coke. Yeah, it was. That's why it's called Coke, isn't it? Because it used to have cocaine in it, yeah. Only a little smidgy, but just enough to keep you going. I can't drink too much Coca-Cola. It makes me stomach ache. I can have one. The only time I've heard of Vicodin was when I used to watch, was it House? That used to be on TV, like a series, and he was addicted. The actor that was in there, his character was addicted to Vicodin, wasn't he? Was it Hugh Laurie? No, Hugh Laurie, was it? Yeah, Hugh Laurie. Yeah, his character in there was addicted to Vicodin, wasn't he? You don't hear much about him these days, do you, Hugh Laurie? Not seeing him in things. Mind it, with all this COVID, nobody's been in anything, have they? It ticks me when you see people like Johnny Depp and Brad Pitt doing adverts for aftershave. Yeah, I thought, has it come down to this? They're not getting any work. They have to do adverts for aftershave. Yeah. Yeah, he's British, you, Laurie. Yeah. Tomato cucumber salad. Something else in there as well, Miguel. Not just cucumbers and salad. Oh, the Jeeves stories. I loved those Jeeves stories. There's loads of things I loved. They're old and stuff, but I still loved them. And I still like watching them. Yeah, put some celery in it and something else into it. Onions. You need some onions in. Oh God, we'd have even more addicts, wouldn't we, Denise, if we had there was stuff in. Yes, Stephen Fry was brilliant. He's brilliant. Brad Pitt, he's in some new aftershave. I saw the advert the other day on the TV. I don't know what he's in now. I can't remember, Nathan. It's a new aftershave advert he's in. And then there's another one with Johnny Depp in it, yeah. It's probably one of the posh aftershaves, isn't it? Yeah. I mean, he wouldn't be doing it for tuppence, would he? Yeah, I'm not sure which advert. You can't stand Brad Pitt. I like him as an actor. I don't know what he's like personality-wise, but he was good. He's a good actor in certain things, yeah. But I don't know what he's like as a person, obviously. Not being one of the jet set. I don't mix in those circles, you know. I just like him in certain films, which, you know. Yeah, Johnny Depp's in the Diesel advert, yeah. Oh, I don't like Jim Carrey, no. No, we don't know what he did to that woman. That's just hearsay, isn't it? She's never really proved it. A lot of these women are just kiss and tell merchants, aren't they? Sell my story for £1,000,000. Yeah. You know, I don't think they should get paid for selling their stories, and unless it's proved that he did it, unless he's proved to be guilty, they shouldn't be putting stories about him in the paper. Or anybody for that matter. I'm not just defending Brad Pitt. I think it's so wrong that they pay these stupid, silly women, some of them. They're telling stories and, you know, you think, oh, God, you know. You know, if he was that bad, why did he go out with him? If he was that bad, why did he stay with him? Come on. You know. He beat me up every week and I was there for 3.5 years. Well, get out of it, you silly sod. It's not as if you've not got the money to move. You're not poor, you're not stuck there, you've not got kids, you've not got things to look after. You've got your own money. You're an actress, you've got money, get out of it, you know. Come on. Make me sick sometimes. Yeah. No, I never found Jim Carrey very funny. You know, I just taste into it. Yeah, unless you're there. Yeah, a lot of people probably. Another one I don't like is Steven Seagal. No, I think a lot of publicity, and it can ruin people, all this bad publicity stuff. If I was famous and if I was an actor, I'd just keep out of the spotlight altogether. Live like a hermit with my money. Not go to any celebrity parties, not go anywhere. Just annoy the heck out of everybody by, you know, doing nothing. Yeah. Oh, somebody's shouting outside. Probably kids. No, I think, he's an acquired taste, Jim Carrey. I think you either like him or you don't. Yeah. No, if I had, like I say, if I had money or if I was famous, I would just keep myself to myself and annoy the heck out of everybody because I wouldn't be giving anybody any stories. And I will never go out with anybody famous, but if I did, there is no way I would be doing a kiss and tell story, no matter how much money they were going to give me. I'd say no. Because all you do is demean yourself, lower yourself, make yourself look stupid. Yeah. So, all these women who run around with footballers, all these wannabes and wags and God knows what. I'm thinking, oh my Lord. If he was Joe Bloggs from down the end of the street, you wouldn't even go near him, would you? And then he dumps you, so you're doing these kiss and tell stories and all that. Oh, Lord. Yeah, I wouldn't want to do any kiss and tell thing. Not have anything to kiss and tell about, but you know what I mean. I wouldn't. Even if I knew somebody was really famous, or even if I knew the Queen, I still wouldn't dish the dirt on anybody. If people say, oh, the Queen, what was she really like? I'd say, no, end of. Go somewhere else and ask for a story because you won't get one from me. Yeah, what do they get out of it? Oh, yeah, they get lots of money. And they get their name in the paper, and that's what some of these empty-headed women want. Famous for 5 minutes, is it? 15 minutes of fame, do they say? Everybody's got 15 minutes of fame. I'm still waiting for mine. We weren't talking about you, Kaz, honest. We were talking about film stars and kiss and tell stories and stuff like that. Yeah, wags. Oh, Lord above. Yeah, they're famous for being famous, aren't they? Yeah. I cannot stand all these programs like Love Island and stuff. You know, I just can't stand them. These wannabes. And I was watching somebody on the TV, and they said they were talking to a group of school children, and they asked, oh, Real Housewives, yeah. They were asking them what they wanted to be when they sort of grew up, and then a load of them said YouTube stars. What actors do I like? Probably old school. People like um, Sean Connery and the older Audrey Hepburn, people like that. Not many of the modern ones do I like really. I like people that come on the television. Him that does Morse and Endeavour. Um, I like watching Grantchester, stuff like that. Not really famous people. I like the old school films, yeah. Where there wasn't all this violence. And my son and my daughter-in-law watch some films sometimes, and all I can hear down here is bang, bang, crash, crash, wallop, wallop, bang, bang. It's all, and I'm thinking, oh my God. Why is all the films that have a story, that tell a story? They're not just people killing people and stuff like that. You know, oh yeah, but why do people want to be reality? Is that all that, these girls with these pneumatic lips, where they have their lips pumped up with all kinds of stuff? They look like a bee's stung. I'm not being racist here, but that was the one thing that people used to call black people for years and years ago because they had big lips. It's part of who they are, part of everything. So what do white girls do now? Pump up the lips. Now, was it sort of wrong back in the day if you were black and you had big lips, and now you're white and you have big lips, you're suddenly attractive? It's like these big bottoms, isn't it? All these women stupid have bum lifts and pump the bottoms full of all sorts. Again, that's another thing that black girls used to get taunted about. Nah. Hello, Yeah. It was the one thing that they used to get taunted about. If you were a black girl and you had big lips and a big bottom, you got taunted. You got, absolutely reviled for it. It was absolutely the worst thing ever. And now, what do the white girls want? Big lips, big bottoms. Yeah. Stupid. I hope the lips explode. Can you imagine when they're about 80? And the fake boobs are all weird and the fake bottoms, the Botox is run away. Oh my goodness me. Why can't they just be who they are? Yeah, they're ridiculous, the lips, aren't they? Trout pout, yeah. You're happy you've already eaten. Yeah, the actresses of the old days, they didn't have all this Botox and goodness knows what. I mean, it annoys me when you see a film and somebody's supposed to be a grandma and you know that the actress is probably about 70 and yet she's pinned and whatnot and she looks like she's about 25. And I'm thinking, you're not a very convincing grandma, Why can't you find an actress that's actually got some lines on their face? Oh, the Kardashians. Oh, they're famous for being nothing, aren't they? They didn't have their father's money, they wouldn't have anything. They've got no talent, any of them. What do they do? I mean, she went mad, didn't she, one of the Kardashians, because she accidentally posted a picture of herself as she really was without all the sculpting or whatever they do, yeah. She went mad because she wanted it deleted and everything. Oh, I thought, give over. Yeah, you get. I'm not saying people shouldn't have a little bit of work done if they feel like it, but not, so that they look like they've been in a wind tunnel. I mean, a lot of the actresses in America, they've spoiled themselves, absolutely ruined themselves. They were much, much prettier before they started. Why can you not be 70 and have wrinkles? Why do you have to be 70 and look like you're 30? Yeah, that kind of look. And yeah, we'd all like to get rid of this. I wish I didn't have all this, but you're not going to go around going like that. Yeah, I can look 25 years younger if I do that to my face, but I'm not going to go and do it. I'm 75. For goodness sake, I have crinkles and wrinkles. It's life. If I had all the money in the world, I wouldn't go and have a facelift. Not saying I might not try a little bit of Botox, but But I wouldn't get a facelift. Can you imagine going through all of that? And what gets me is they say, oh no, I've not had any work done. You know, oh no, I always look like this. No, you didn't. Permanently surprise you. Yeah, they can't frown, can they? Because their eyes are... and they always have like Chinese eyes, what I call them. Because they've had their eyes lifted like that. So they all go like that, don't they? To get rid of the wrinkles. So all their eyes go like that. You could make a handbag with my extra skin, Cass. Yeah. I used to laugh at, I think it was Blanche in The Golden Girls. And she used to say, when you're with a young man, always make sure when you are in the bedroom that you lie back. Never, ever stand over him. Now, you do that in the mirror and see the difference in your face. Yeah, she was right, yeah. You got the handbag and the shoes, yeah. Yeah, I can't understand why, you know, like you say, 20-year-old women want loads of work done to themselves. Why? Because they're quite pretty at that age. You can understand if they've got a disfiguring scar, if they've been in an accident, or they have their nose broken in an accident or something like that. I can understand why people want to fix things like that, you know. But I can't understand why they want Botox when they're 26. I mean, when I was 26, I didn't have a wrinkle. Yeah, I didn't. I mean, I was never particularly gorgeous, but then I never expected to be. But this is what I mean, is I didn't have all this internet pressure, did I? You know, if you were a normal girl in the street, you didn't expect to be gorgeous. You just did the best that you could and tried to look passable, yeah? No, we weren't beauty queens, but we didn't expect to be beauty queens. We didn't expect to look in the mirror and see this gorgeous film star looking back at us. You just put your makeup on and did the best you could, yeah. You know, it's just, I'm glad I'm not. I'd like to be younger, but back when I was younger, if you're with me, I wouldn't want to be younger now. Yeah, I'm quite happy now. Yeah. Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. I sometimes watch those like programs that are like plastic surgery gone wrong or plastic surgery botched, and you think, why did they bother? They were so much better looking before. But who knows what you're doing to yourself if you're injecting all this poison stuff? You know, I can understand some people having Botox because it's good for certain problems, isn't it, Botox? I don't mean wrinkles. I'm talking about there's something that Botox is good for. I can't think what it is now. But, you know, they have it done and it stops whatever it is that they do. I can understand that. But that to me is medical, not you know, not recreational or whatever. Oh God, yeah. Is it Botox for migraines? I know it's for something or other that they do Botox, but that to me is medicinal. That is not just vanity, is it? And they do Botox sometimes in underarms, don't they, for people who really sweat badly. I don't mean people who just normally perspire. I mean people whose sweat glands go bonkers, you know, and they're wringing wet through. And I've heard of like Botox or something on the hands, you know, where people have wringing wet, sweaty hands that are very embarrassing. You know, that I can understand because that's medicinal, isn't it? It's not just I want to look pretty, so I'm having Botox done in my face, yeah. Oh, I mean, those fillers, do we know what's in those fillers? You know, when we're further down the line, when these 26-year-old women are like 80, and they've put all this filler stuff in their faces, and you're wondering, you know, they're always discovering later on in life that things are harmful. Digressing off the subject, it's like when I was a girl, smoking was the thing. We didn't know smoking was harmful. I didn't smoke, but smoking was never, we didn't know that it caused cancer. We didn't know anything. And now it's like, oh, God, you shouldn't do that. So who's going to say that in like another 60 years, people are going to say all this filler has caused all this, what happening to people? You know, we just don't know. Yeah. Yeah, I've heard about Botox for different medicinal things. Yeah. Yeah. I'd worry. I'd worry about what was in it though, mate, and I would worry what I was putting in my face. You're putting like botulism in your face, aren't you? It's like a poison. You're putting it in your face. I mean, they're telling us there's no harm, but they told me that smoking was no harm when I was in my 20s, and look at it now. That's hard. Look, beads, beads, beads. Oh, all bright, shiny beads. There they all are, like pennies hanging on a ribbon. We thought you'd gone fishing, Shad. Eh? Oh, hiya, Connie. Yeah, you're late as well, aren't you? Never mind, you're here now. Better late than never, is what we say. Yeah, Botox is something to do with botulism. I'm not brilliant at anything like that, Amelia, but I know. So who's to say what it's going to do to people in 40 years' time? Yeah. We're talking about people who have facelifts and Botox and stuff when they're young, yeah. Oh my goodness. I mean, you just, I can't understand why people have these breast implants. Oh, I hide my grey hair. I will admit to that. I do hide my grey hair. That's my bit of vanity. And I do put a bit of makeup on. Yeah, that's my vanity. But I don't want to inject anything in my arm. Yeah, I mean, you know, your face can go lumpy. We've all seen these pictures of botched facelifts gone wrong, you know. Don't mind going white. I mean, I'm white at the sides. This is my own colour at the sides. I'm as white as they come at the sides. But I'm absolutely dark, 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 dark roots. So if I went white all over, I wouldn't care. Or I went pale grey all over, I wouldn't care. But I just don't like the dark, dark roots. It just looks so tatty. I didn't get served for a drink when I was 23 because they said I wasn't old enough. That's my claim to fame. I got refused a drink in a pub at 23. I've got at the sides here, you can see it's absolutely white at the sides. This isn't dyed at the sides. This is me. Can you see that bit there? That's the roots. Yeah. Yeah, they must all go to the same plastic surgeon, mustn't when they all look alike? Yeah. Oh, you go to it? Yeah. When I was about 30, I used to get asked out by teenage kids, like lads, you know. I used to think, my goodness. But I mean, I'm aging now. I look at myself sometimes in the mirror and I think, oh my God, you're looking old. but, but hell, I am old, you know. What do I expect? Yeah, I had a very baby face. My mum used to say that. You'd be glad of that when you get older. And I was. I had a baby face really up to about in my late 50s, really. I could still pass for about 40 when I was in my late 50s, but then it just sort of eventually it catches up with you, doesn't it? You know. Yeah, I used to get hit on by the teenagers and 20-year-olds when I was in my 30s, yeah. I used to say, do you know how old I am? I mean, when I get up in the morning and look at my face sometimes, I think, oh my God, you know, get some creams or something. Get some fillers. You know, these wonderful creams that they advertise on the telly that's supposed to get rid of all your wrinkles and everything. I have been seduced into buying quite a few of them in my time, but they don't work, do they? Mother Nature has a way of getting their own back, yeah. Yeah. I always think, you know, you used to watch these programs on the TV years ago where people were in the jungle. We used to think, oh, how wonderful they're in the jungle. And there was these women with tiny, tiny babies, and they looked like grandmas, didn't they? But I suppose they didn't do skincare or anything, did they, in the jungle? They probably were only in the 30s or 40s with these babies. And they used to look like 80-year-old grannies. So at least moisturising must do something. I haven't seen Inherited, so I can't give a passive opinion. Oh dear. Yeah, some women have very hard lives, don't they? And they're out in the sun. And, you know, this is the beauty of having cataracts is that everybody looks lovely. I don't see the wrinkles. I don't see anything. Everybody looks gorgeous to me now because I can't see anything. I can imagine when I get my cataracts done and I look in the mirror, I'll be going, oh my God, do I really look like that? That's the only bit I'm dreading. I was talking to the lady down the street and her husband had his cataracts done. And, you know, he was saying, oh, look at the colours. Look at everything. Everything's so bright. And I'm thinking, oh my God. I've been looking and going, oh my God, look at my roots. Oh Lord, look at my bags. Did I get my shed sorted? Partly. I've um, I've sorted out all the. Oh, Miguel, what's new? You're always dozing off. The conservatory's almost back to normal. I've got some baby things I've got to take pictures of, but I've put most of the things back in the shed. Kill me back lugging things backwards and forwards, but that's another story, isn't it? But at least everything is sorted now. Before, Other people helped me to pack my boxes of crochet. So I had cardigans mixed up in with tops, mixed up in with shawls. Every box was like assorted. So now I took everything out, reminded myself of what I got, took photographs of the things I hadn't photographed before, made the video showing what I had, and then I've put them back now into like cardigan are in one box, tops are in another box. Oh, it's just telling me now I'm live on my channel. You're about 2 hours too late for that, yeah. Oh, I had loads to pull in and out of the shed. So now it's all back in where, at least I know where it all is now. So all I need to do now is sell it. Oh dear. But that's that. I told you about Etsy, didn't I? Etsy will not let me list anything unless I list it post-free. So when I list it post-free, I have to obviously add the price of the postage in with the cost of the garments. So then that puts everything above $35 because you can say like nearly $20 is the postage. So then I have to have a US tax code number to post things to sell in America. So I thought, oh. Yeah, Etsy charge you commission on the price what you sell things at. So like obviously with post free, you have to add the post to the cost of your garment. Before, they used to charge you the fee on the actual garment that you sold and not on the postage. So now they're crafty because they're getting more money out of you because they're charging you on the whole thing. You know, so it's just, to me, it's immoral that they do that. Postage costs are things that you cannot control. And I don't see why they should charge commission on your postage cost because I think that's all wrong. Absolutely wrong. But that's what they're doing it for. They're saying, oh, you sell more when you put postage free. Who the heck can do postage free? Who the heck? I'm sorry, but when it costs me £20 to post a sweater to America, I cannot offer you free postage. I have to add the £20 onto the cost of my jumper. Yeah. So therefore, since when I had the cost of the sweater, cost of the postage, people bought. When I added it all together, nobody bought anything. I didn't sell one thing. So Etsy's had it as far as I'm concerned, yeah. Yeah, it used to be for crafting people, and now it's for anybody. They take junk from China, they take anything now on Etsy and sell it all. But to me, Etsy now is Americans selling to Americans, and that's all they want to know. They don't want anybody from any other country selling to America because you need this tax code number, which obviously I don't live in America, so I don't have an American tax code number. I put my English tax code number and it didn't want to know. It said, don't recognise it, we don't know. But I don't live in America, so why should I pay tax in America? I don't mind paying tax in my own country. No, you're not invisible. I'm just on a rant, Trish. Yes, Sue is coming on Thursday, hopefully. I haven't seen her since last September. So Etsy now do what? Clamor? What's that, Nathan? Or is it me not reading it right? No, Etsy's finished as far as I'm concerned. They can go and sit. What is it? Sit, swivel, and break dance, we used to say. I can't take, what is it I can't take? amitriptyline. No, Etsy isn't the same anymore. Etsy. I still use Etsy because I buy patterns, but they're digital. So, you know. eBay, everybody wants everything for 2p. Yeah, I do see you. Yeah, I was on a rant about something else, that's all. No, eBay, everybody wants everything for nothing on eBay. I might try selling some of my cheaper things on eBay. But my sweaters and cardigans, they wouldn't sell on eBay. I mean, I'm the same when I'm looking for things. You know, I don't want to pay full price on eBay. That's what it's all there for, isn't it? Marketplace is the same. Marketplace is really for getting rid of your old tat, isn't it? Yeah. Hi, Tammy. I messaged a lady who said she did craft fairs, but she's not answered me. I know she's read it. Yeah. Also, eBay don't do PayPal anymore. They'll take PayPal, you know, if you're buying something, but they won't pay you through PayPal. They only want to pay you through your bank account now. You know, if you're a seller, you've got to give them your bank account details. I'm always a bit wary about giving my bank account details. And one of my ladies that wants to buy something from me, she says, "But I don't have PayPal," and I'm like, "What do I do? How does she pay me? What do I do?" I've never known anybody who didn't have PayPal. Everybody has PayPal. Yeah, eBay want you to use their method of paying, don't they? Yeah, Etsy can get knotted. You're right there, Lydia. I've pinched all my pictures back again. Because I took some lovely pictures when I still had the mannequin. I mean, now I can't take nice pictures because I got rid of my mannequins and everything. And I also had my lovely decking to take pictures on, which I don't have here. Trying to find a nice spot to take a picture here is like not possible. Yeah. No, I didn't. I haven't given her my bank details. I've just asked her how does she normally pay. She doesn't have PayPal. You know, I don't know how she's going to do it. Well, I don't want to give people my bank details. I'm a bit funny like that. Yeah, a check. I'd have to go and find the bank, wouldn't I, to pay it in. The bank's about 5 miles away. I said to her, "How do you normally pay for things then? You know, when you order things online, how do you normally pay?" You know, to be honest, I don't want to give them my bank details. I don't want to. As you say, it's a bit, I mean, people say, no, it's safe enough, yeah. No, I don't want to give anybody my bank details. I'm a bit funny, yeah. You know, you're thinking of all this fraud and stuff like that, aren't you? You're thinking, oh, God, no. I'll tell her to send me. Oh. Mind you, the last time somebody sent me a check from America, I took it to the bank and I only got about half of the money that it sent me because they take a chunk for actually dealing with a check from America. You know, so I'm sorry if she doesn't have PayPal, I probably would tell her not to bother. Yeah. You know, I'll say, I'm sorry, but it's PayPal or nothing. Get your friend to send me a PayPal. Give your friend some money. Tell her to send me a PayPal. I'll send her a PayPal invoice. I don't know about the post office. You see, if they send me dollars, they still charge. In England, if I have anything that's got dollars on it, they charge me for changing it into pounds. So, you know, it's just, even if people send me a $20 bill in the post, it finishes up as being nothing. You know, last time I got a $20 in the bit, I gave it to Kelly's kids, and she only got about £10 for it. I don't know, Nathan. I'm just a bit wary about giving people my account numbers and sort numbers. I mean, I do it all the time with tradespeople. You know, I send things to their bank, but then I presume maybe they've just got a business account. You know, I've only got my personal account, and I'm terrified of anything being defrauded. I've got little enough in it as it is, without anybody, you know, defrauding me. What's paragoric? Not got a clue what that is, Trish. Why does my nose always go red when I'm on my lives? I always get a red nose like a Belisha beacon. When I go like that, it's always that they pick to do the thumbnail, yeah? I once had a thumbnail of me going like that. And I was actually going 1, 2, 3. Somebody took a screenshot of it and sent it to me saying, do you realise your thumbnail's got you? I thought it was hilarious. I thought of all the thumbnails they could pick. They always pick one when I'm going. They never pick one when I'm looking. And they did one time when I was holding a book up, and it looked like I had the head of this model that was on the book. I think somebody has a sense of humour that does the thumbnails, yeah. Yeah, I didn't realise it was like that. It was Barry. You remember Barry in Ireland that used to do videos? He was the one who sent it to me, said, do you realise you got your finger stuck up in the air? He said, go and change your thumbnail. I said, no, I'm going to leave it. I never look what my thumbnail is anymore because it says you can change them, but I've never been able to manage to do that. It's like I've never been able to manage to put captions on things, you know, or words at the bottom. I've never managed to do anything like editing. Poppy's moving about upstairs. I can hear her. She may come bursting through the door at any moment. She's come down the stairs. I can hear her tickle, 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 little feet. She's either come down for a drink of water or she's come down for a wee. I hope it's not a wee because I've got to go and open the door for her if it's a wee. How's the puppy? I don't know, Connie. She's at my youngest granddaughter's this week because I couldn't look after Poppy and the puppy. So it's been blissfully quiet without the puppy this week. So I'm just hoping she hasn't weed everywhere because she's still in training. So I hope she's not driven my granddaughter crazy through whittling all over her carpet. What on earth is paragoric? Oh my goodness, she runs off with everything. Slippers, shoes, wool, anything she's not supposed to, she runs off with. Oh, I've been in the hot tub. Story about that, Shad. So my hair went a bit weird. Yeah. The hot tub went crackers and it was like foaming up. I don't know why it was foaming up. There was bubbles coming up here like that, up to my eyes near my head to get out of it. I had to switch it off. It went completely bonkers, so it made all my hair go weird. So I couldn't be bothered. I just left it. I just left it down because it was all wet through, and I thought I was going to drown in bubbles. Sue is looking into, there's a craft shop up in Scotland, so she's going to pop in and see whether they sell things on on consignment or whatever. Commission, yeah. There used to be a craft shop somewhere, but it wasn't run very well and it was in the wrong place. And I did sell a few things there through the craft shop. But because it was so badly run, they closed it down after a while. It was in the wrong place, and it wasn't even on a high street or anything. It was like up on a little dead-end corner or something like that. So, but there's no craft places round here. I don't think it's upmarket enough around here. My niece went down to Brighton, and she said if I'd have lived in Brighton, she said my stuff would just go like that, you know. There's only 3 thumbs up, is there? No, there's 28 thumbs up, Amelia, so I'm all right there. She said my stuff would sell no problem in Brighton, you know, but I don't live in Brighton. I mean, I love to crochet hippie stuff, as you know, brightly coloured, jazzy stuff. I love to crochet things like that. You know, stuff that's a bit retro and stuff. I would love to crochet dresses and things like that, like I used to in the past. But there's no point to it all because there's just no sales. You know, people are always saying, oh, your stuff would sell wonderful over here. And I'm like, well, yeah, but I'm over there. So it's like the story of my life. I'm always in the wrong place at the wrong time. My dad always used to say, on the day that my ship comes home, I'll be waiting at the airport. You know, and they say you'll be all right when your ship comes in. I'm the same. I'm always in the wrong place at the wrong time. Yeah, it's always been the story of my life. You should have been here. Or you should have been there. And I'm like, no, but I'm here. I've always living in the wrong place. I thought when I moved here, they might have craft fairs or craft markets or something. You know, being a bit more touristy, but no. We're obviously not upmarket enough. Fleetwood and Blackpool's really, yeah, no. It's all kiss me quick at some rock into Blackpool, you know. So I need somewhere a little bit more upmarket. You only see 3? No, I've got 32 now, Amelia. Not bragging, but I have got 32. Still. I'm sure it'll get there in the end. But at the meantime, I mean, what the heck do I crochet in the future? There's only so many things I can wear, isn't there? You know, what do I do? And please don't say donate it all. Please don't say make blankets. Oh, if I had to sit there making blankets, I mean, I'm making these throws and it's driving me nuts making all these granny squares. If I had to make blankets, I would just give up. I'd do jigsaws. I'd give up crocheting altogether if I thought my life would consist of blankets and throws. Make some rosy wraps. Oh my God. Yeah, I didn't sell one of them either. Nobody wanted a rosy wrap. What makes me happy, Denise, is retro. Retro fashion that is supposed to be all the rage. Designer clothing, like, you know, the granny square things and the granny square jackets and that people sell for thousands, and I can't sell at all. I give up. I just give up. Make some pom-poms for Miguel. Yeah, that's right. He'd probably send me cactuses if I did that. I noticed that, Miguel, close your ears. There are 3 cactuses in the conservatory. I saw them. My daughter-in-law has bought 3 cactus. I don't like them. But at least they're not the fuzzy ones. Can't stand the ones that are like prickly fuzzy things. These are more like succulents, so they're not quite as bad. Yeah, pom-poms and rosy wraps for Miguel, yeah. Yeah, so Sue's going to see if this craft shop would sell some, you know, yeah. Yeah, the Frida Kahlo one, I hate doing them, Denise, because they take me so long to do them. And they take so much wool because you have to buy all these different colours. So you're buying like about 10 balls of wool in different colours. And they cost a bomb, the Frida Kahlos. I did sell 2, but I sold them for 100 each. And I was not going to reduce them at all because to me, there was like about 2 weeks work in them. And then I had to sew them all together and darn all the ends in. So there was no way. I mean, I've made one for Sue because she's, yeah, the one with the pockets on they're a pig to do. Nathan, they're like granny squares. They've got a million ends to darn in. And then everybody who sees them says, oh, can I have it hip length? And I'm like, no, because it doesn't go hip length. It's a bomber jacket, yeah? You probably could, Denise, because it's not hard to make. It's just a pain in the backside. Every row's different. You get some rows that are done in double crochet, some rows that are done in single crochet, some rows that are done in halves. And every row is different colour. So you have to keep breaking it off and joining it in, and oh dear. And no, you can't make it longer, because if you made it longer, it would be bigger, because that's the way it's constructed. So you can't make it hip length unless you make it, oh, yeah, thousands of ends, yeah. The number of people who said, can you make it bottom, you know, down to my hips? No, it's a bomber jacket. That's what it is. It's a short bomber jacket. You either like it like that or you don't. Yeah, I've still got a black one for sale, but I'm blown if I'm blooming well going to reduce it because I'll keep it myself. I'll wear it myself. There's certain things that I won't sell cheaper. the other things being reduced, lots of the other things being reduced. But there's about 4 things that I won't reduce. I won't reduce the Granny Square jacket, or the Frida Kahlo, or the 2 shawls that are done in all the different shades with fuzzy and, you know, especially the purple one. I will not sell the purple one unless there are people offer me top price for it. Everything else I'll reduce, but not them. I'm being pedantic about those. I mean, when you spend 2 weeks of your life doing something, you know, you're not going to give it away for nothing, are you? That's why I'm not, yeah. That's why I'm not going to crochet anything anymore. And I'm certainly not doing any more orders because I got fed up with it. You know, I'll have it this, but I'll have it with that. And can you do it this way? And can you do it with longer sleeves? And can you do it with this? Can you do it in finer wool? Can you do it in like size 70 bust? Because I'm a big girl. Like, no. If you size 70 bust, you do not get it for the same price as the 36-inch bust. I'm sorry, but I'll use twice as much wool, and it's going to take me twice as long to do it. Oh, I didn't think it'd be that expensive. Oh, no. Yeah, well, go and buy something else then. I just got so peed off with the whole thing. If people want custom made and people are massive, like the size of a house, then I'm sorry, you have to pay extra. No, dainty little, tiny little thin people want me to crochet for them. No. And then they say, can you do it by next week? It'll take you all next week to get it in America. It's like one lady, I made like a shawl, a cape. She wanted 7 for her bridesmaids, all different sizes. But she was being married in about a month. And I'm like, no, because you live in America. It'll take a week to get there anyway. I can't crochet 7, you know, and have them ready for you. People are just unrealistic. Sounds like I'm on a rant now, but that's why I've stopped doing a shop. Rather than have a rant at people and say, no, I'm not doing it because. It's easier to say, no, I'm not taking any more orders now. End of story. End of. Right, I've done all the pink. So I've got 10 now that look like that. It looks a bit lilac, doesn't it there? It's actually pink. It's bright green, cream, pink so far. And the next one is going to be lemon. Yeah, they are nice, Shad, but they're just very tedious to do them. Every time I do one, I say I'm never going to do another one. But then Sue said she liked them, and I owe her a birthday and a Christmas present, so. People think it is cheap to crochet, but I won't buy cheap. In actual fact, your acrylic in America is like half the price of our acrylic over here. You know, like your Red Heart and other things like Karen Simply Soft is half the price of our acrylic over here. So for me to make anything, it is dearer because my raw products are dearer. I have to pay more for it. You can go into your big stores, which we don't have over here. We have little wool shops, or we have online. But our, yarn or whatever is much, much more expensive per ball because we have tiny little balls. You know, this is about as big as our balls come, which is about 100 gram. And I pay probably, I think it's about £1.50, which is probably about $2 for 100 grams. Whereas you can go and buy a massive big ball, whatever. I mean, this is Stylecraft Special. But having said I pay about £1.50 a ball for it, £1.50. I've then got postage, because unless I order £30 worth of wool, I have to pay postage. And some places you have to pay postage no matter how much you order. They don't offer you free postage at all. And I don't have like Hobby Lobbies and places that I can go to. I just have little corner wool shops that are so tiny. You wouldn't believe they're so tiny, tiny. And even that in a wool shop would probably be a lot more than what I've paid for it. It'd probably be about £2 if I went in a little wool shop to buy Stylecraft. Yeah, in the UK, all of our yarn is much more expensive than what it is. You know, people who crochet with like Red Heart or something like that, and they go, how much does your jumper cost? How much? And I'm like, yeah, but I'm using English yarn. Or, well, it's not English yarn anyway. No, there's no English yarn. It's all come from Turkey anyway. But I'm having to pay like much more than what you think. It's like for the Frida Kahlos, there's about 10 different colours in the Frida Kahlos. So if you average it out about £2 a ball, like that's £20 before we start. And then I've got my time and, you know, everything on top of it. And then there is the postage. If it's going to America, that's another £20 on top of it. So, you know, you're just talking a lot of money, you know, you're not going to sit there. I mean, I say to people, would you sit in an office and work, you know, sort of like all week for about £20 or about $30? Would you sit all week in an office and work for that? And they go, no, I get like $10, $15 an hour. And I'm like, yeah, exactly. And yet you expect me to sit and crochet for like not even $1 an hour, you know. Anybody who crafts can never make a living. I'm sorry. People say to me like, oh, I'm thinking of giving up my job and crocheting. What's your advice? And I'm like, don't do it. No, don't do it. It's a hobby. You might get paid for a hobby, but it's a hobby and you will never be able to earn a living. You know. How many jackets can I get out of 10 balls? One. And if I bought another few colours, I could maybe get 2. But those balls I buy won't make 2 jackets. I'd have to introduce other colours in, yeah. Yeah, if we buy Red Heart over here, we can pay, it's about £7 online for one thing of Red Heart, yeah. Whereas, you know, people put videos on of them standing in Hobby Lobby, and it's like about $2 a ball or something. 1 kilogram? No, they're 100 gram. Nathan, the balls that I buy. It's Aaron. So therefore, you know, you couldn't make 2 jackets with the same amount of wool. Some colours you might have enough left over to go into a second one, but you probably have to buy another maybe 5 balls to make another jacket, yeah. You'd probably have to buy about 15 or 16 balls to do 2 jackets, yeah. You know, I have tried making 2, but it doesn't do it. Especially the main colour. You have to have 2 of the main colour anyway. So it's 2 of the main colour and 1 of each of all the other colours. But there isn't like 50 grams left over, if you know what I mean, out of your 100. There's maybe about 25 or 30 grams left out of each ball when you've done 1 jacket. Oh, the jacket's a kilogram. I don't know what they weigh. I've never weighed them. Never weighed them. I just used to package them up and take them to the post office, and then they used to say 20 quid because I refuse to send anything unless it's insured. I've had a couple of, people try to tell me things haven't arrived. Nope, thank you. I want them tracked. So I won't send them cheap post. I send everything tracked and traced. Yeah, they're done in Arrow and they're not done in double knit. Yeah, they were done in, was it Stylecraft Town? Can't remember now. Oh, yeah, it is. This is double knitting. This is like your 3 weight, whereas Red Heart's like a 4. Red Heart's great for blankets and hats. It's too thick for jackets, in my opinion. I've never used it for a jacket. I like the Carrey Super Soft, but other people say, oh, it splits, but I like it. I hold my hand up to anybody who makes toys. Ah, it's an art form. All them fiddly little pieces and all that sewing together and stuffing. I think people deserve a medal for making that. I prefer to, use like this, which is a 3 weight for jackets, yeah. An air fryer, yeah. I don't cook, Shab, so it's no good me saying what an air fryer's like. I'm the world's worst. I used to cook. Oh, yeah, I admire people who do these blankets and all with things on the front of them and pictures in them and all sorts of things, but I have no patience for that sort of thing. I think you should stick to what you're happy doing. And I'm not happy, as you know, doing blankets. These are going to test my patience, I tell you. I'm only doing them because my daughter-in-law asked me to do them, but if it was anybody else who asked me to do them, I would say no. I've got Aero, but it's a peppermint one. I don't think we have an air fryer. I don't think we do. I don't even go in the kitchen, so I don't know what we've got. I use the frying pan. That's all I use. Frying pan and an ordinary saucepan to boil an egg, or an egg poacher. That's all I use for that. Colour. That's not mint, is it? That's dyed mint. Oh, toys, no, Connie. They're so fiddling, aren't they? And Afghans, God knows how people have the patience. Well, let's face it, how many Afghans can one person use? People don't want to buy them. They finish up in the charity shop. I'm always reading on Facebook. I made my friend an Afghan. Took me wherever to make it. Took me so much wool to make it. And I could tell by her face she didn't really like it when I gave it to her. Well, I'm like, why did he bother? Why did he bother? Yeah, if you can sell them, that's fine, Miguel. But I mean, most people can't. Sue used to sell hers, those like log cabin things she used to do in all bright colours. Hers were beautiful. She used to do them, but she used to do them in Seagal, and they were really expensive wool. I don't have the patience. I'm weird like that. I can sit and make a cardigan without a pattern. I can sit and make a dress, but I can't sit and do a blanket. That's soul destroying to me. Going backwards and forwards with the same row, and oh gosh. That would drive me bonkers. Yeah, 100,000, Miguel. That's what he got. Yeah, of course he did. That's why he's living. That's why he's not living in a mansion. My hand looks red. It's the light. You want to make a... Oh, you're talking about a fish? I'm just thinking what Dobby was. Exactly. That's what I mean, Denise. They finish up, don't they, at the charity shop? Somebody spent hours and hours and hours of making them and spent hundreds of dollars on them, and they finish up in a charity shop. That's why I won't make them. I won't make things for anybody that I know won't use them. I won't appreciate them. I don't crochet baby things for anybody anymore. If I know they're not going to use them, I'm not making them. Some people love crochet baby things, knitted baby things. Some people adore them, put the babies in them and love them. And other people wouldn't give you tuppence. They just, you know, they're never going to get on a baby. They're just going to get thrown. If my baby things don't sell, I'll dress me me reborn doll in them. I can hear Poppy knocking about. She's pottering about out the back there. She's shaking her collar. Is she going to come in? Hello, Poppy. Here she comes. Hello, sweet pea. Hello, sweetie. Do you want a wee wee? Yeah, she needs a wee wee. Excuse me, people, talk amongst yourselves while I come back. What wee wee? Come on then. Yeah, come on then. I'll take you for a wee. Come on, darling. Come on, let's go wee wee. Oh. Go ahead. I've let her out. I'll have to go back for her in a few minutes. I'm not standing there. Oh dear. You got the book in your Amazon basket, so. I know, I went to one knitting group and she handed me this pattern of a knitted seagull. Can you knit this? I went, no. Why would I knit a seagull? I said, there's 300 outside on the door step. Why would I want to knit a seagull? She said, oh, I thought it would be nice to decorate the clubhouse. That's when we had one. The clubhouse with knitted seagulls. I thought, why? Why? I thought, no, I'm not knitting a seagull. The only thing I've ever made, there was I made some puppets when my son was small. I made him a what was it called, that lamb thing, lamb chop. Made him a lamb chop, and then I made him a teddy bear and something else. Hand puppets. I made them for him when he was small. And then I had to make a lamb chop for somebody else because he saw my son's puppet and wanted one. I know. Who wants to knit a seagull? I mean, some of the little cardigans that they sell in the supermarket, they're rubbish, aren't they? You look at them and they're like £10 or something for a knitted little cardigan in the supermarket, and you're thinking, they're a load of rubbish. Why would anybody prefer one of those to a hand-knitted one that will last forever? All of my hand-knitted things passed down about 3 babies. I suppose I better go and let her in now. Or Kaz disappears and then she comes back again. I better go and see if she wants to come in again. Oh. She was waiting by the door like the good little girl she is. Oh. Hey. Yeah, there's hundreds of seagulls. They sit on the roofs here. And so wonder you can't hear them when I'm making a video. Why my daughter-in-law feeds the birds. Blooming. It's like Alfred Hitchcock's the birds when they come down. I hate the things. I hate the noise they make. Hello, sweet pea. You coming to say hello? Oh, she's lying down. Poppy is brilliant. She's really good. You don't know you've got her. She's such an obedient thing, you know. She really does. She knows everything. You've got a shoe video uploaded. Have you got a shoe fetish, Miguel? Why would you have a shoe fetish? You see, none of my great-grandchildren wanted anything hand-knitted. Oh, a short video. It's me that's got the cataracts, Miguel, not you. It's me that can't see to read. I've got a pile of paperback books for Sue to read as well. Keep her occupied over the winter, won't it? So when you've read them, just put them in the charity shop. I used to give a load of wool to a lady who used to knit all those. You remember Jean Greenhow books? Jean Greenhouse used to make. In fact, I gave away before I came here. Gave away a load of toys, and she'd given me this big clown that she'd knitted. Because I'd given her a load of wool, she gave me a clown that she'd done. Such hard work, those, yeah. You're off to bed, Connie, right? We'll see you later. Good night, Connie. Our dog, our new puppy's supposed to be a Patterdale Terrier. Or of that family type of thing. Patterdale. She's got really long legs. She's going to be a tall doggy. But she's not going to be a big dog. She's not got the bone structure for a big dog. Yeah, I'm onto the lemon now. It'll be green, and then it'll be the pink for the edging. I'm going to really enjoy sewing all these ends in, aren't I? I'm just a martyr. I haven't even calculated how many squares I need. I just keep making squares. You've got a scar on your right retina. I've got scars on the sides there, and that was me years ago rubbing my eyes with washing powder on my finger, and it finished up with 2 ulcers on either eye. Don't ask me why I scratched both eyes, but I did. And that was from my 30s probably. I mean, it burned like anything, and I rinsed them out, but I got ulcers on both with the whites of my eyes, both in both corners. There, still got them. I've still got some Jean Greenhow books. Yeah, I'm not going to part with mine because nobody wants to buy them, do they? They have them on eBay all the time, those Jean Greenhow. Where's the clown? It got given away before I moved. It went to charity. Whether it went, I don't know where it went. I couldn't bring him with me. I couldn't bring half, most of my house disappeared. I didn't bring anything with me. All my toys, all my teddies, everything went. I've got 2 teddies left, that's all I've got. I used to have teddies all over my house and that, but you can't bring them, with no room for them. What do you think you're moving into? You're only going into a little bungalow, blah, 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 blah. So nothing got saved. Everything went. Loads of stuff went. All my bits, my pieces, all my oddments, everything, all my machine coils, everything went. Knitting machines went. Sewing machine went. I don't know why I bothered. The only thing I hung on to was about half of the wool. That's all I managed to hang on to. Don't forget I had a 3-bedroom house full of stuff, and now I've only got 2 rooms and a shed. I've nowhere to put anything. It's almost like moving into a tiny house, really. That's why I insisted on the shed, otherwise I wouldn't have been able to bring anything. And I would have been miserable. Libsy's walkabout. Poppy's in here with me now. She's licking her paw. I hate that noise. You know when they start licking paws and stuff. That slurpy noise they make. Ooh, goes through me. I think Poppy's had a holiday with the little pup not being here. She's like, oh great, back to normal, the pup's gone. Little does she know, come Monday the pup will be back. Well, I presume Monday. Don't think she'll be back Sunday. Depends what time they come back, doesn't it, from the holiday. I'm not expecting them back really until tea time or evening. Because they're staying overnight tonight, wherever they are. And then coming back tomorrow sometime. I'll see if my son's put anything on his Instagram. That's the only way I know where he is his Instagram. Let's see if he's put anything on where he is. Oh, Z's put a picture on with her 2 sons. Oh, how nice. Oh, they're 10 years apart. I like Z. She's nice. Right, let's look where my son is. If he's put a new picture. Come on, phone, do something. No, he's not put a new picture. The last picture is Glencoe. He's been in Fort William, Loch Ness, Smoo Cave, wherever that is, John O'Groats. Oh, there's a picture there for Miguel. Yeah, he's on Instagram, but he's got it set to private, Nathan, so he's only got his friends. And they did some glamping in like a caravan pod, yeah. Falkirk. Yeah, no, he's not put a picture on tonight. The last picture he put on yesterday was Glencoe. So he's on his way back from Glencoe. Oh, don't want to show my ears, do I? Right, okie dokie, bye Trish. Yeah, well, when they were staying in that pod thing, that's with the chickens were their next door neighbours. They've done that glamping thing before. It's a bit like a gypsy caravan thing. It's like a shepherd's hut thing, whatever it is. They've done it before. They've stayed overnight. I mean, it's like they said they're too old for camping. Monday off. Why would we had last Monday off because it was bank holiday Monday, but I'm in the UK, so I don't know whether. I don't think it's a holiday in Monday, is it? I'm on Instagram, but I'm under my name. On Instagram. My son sets his to private. He only lets people on his Instagram that he knows. So I can't forward any of his pictures because he sets them to private. So I can't send you a picture of of the hens. I don't know what's going on with Facebook. My pictures seem to be disappearing. Nobody seems to be seeing my pictures on Facebook these days. I don't know. It keeps trying to put things on my story. I don't want to put things on my story. Oh, it's Labour weekend in the USA, is it right? It was Bank Holiday Monday last Monday. Because I went out to the shop and I thought, why is the sandwich shop not open? Why is this other shop not open? There was only the Co-op that was open. I thought, this is weird. And then I realised it was Bank Holiday Monday. Yeah, it was like the whole precinct had the shutters down, and I'm like, it's a bit queer, this. A bit weird. Tomorrow it's Vera. I like watching Vera. If you're in the UK, it's Vera. She's only done 2 episodes. I mean, they are 2 hours long, but she's only done 2. I just realised I bought myself a cake after my dinner, but I didn't have my dinner. So I didn't have my cake. Yeah, I love Vera, yeah. I mean, she's getting older now, isn't she, the lady who plays her. I just keep hoping that she keeps on going, making them. But she's not a young woman anymore. I love the way when she has to put those. No, I've not been watching that. They're not legally married anyway, are they? Married at first sight. It's not a legal wedding. Because I was thinking that's a bit frivolous if they get married, really. But they don't. Yeah, I love Vera. Yeah, I mean, like, she's 70-something, isn't she? The actress. I hope she's like Dame Maggie Smith and keeps on going, yeah. Oh, Poppy, yeah, Poppy went running. The trouble with Poppy is I can't walk on pebbles. You know, I'm unsteady on my feet. And Poppy will run down the seafront, right onto the beach and the pebbles and do a poo. Of course, I have to go and pick it up. Because we have dog wardens here. And it's not nice to leave poo behind, I know that. But we do have dog wardens here as well. Yeah. I was a bit upset the other day because they have signs on the seafronts where you can walk your dog and where you can't walk your dog. But this young couple apparently are strangers to the area. And they'd walked their dog along the beach and carried on walking. and got fined by the dog walker on the spot because they'd carried on walking and walked to the bit of the beach where the dogs are not allowed. And I thought it was a bit harsh. It's not like they're local and they knew. And there's no signs actually on the beach. The signs are up on the seafront. But because they'd walked all the way along the sands, they're supposed to know, are they, that they'd walked into a no-dog zone? I thought that was a bit harsh. They could have warned them and could have said, excuse me, but you've walked past. Can you go back the other way? Bit naughty, that, wasn't it? She's 75, yeah, like me. I couldn't do all that Vera stuff. Like, I can't act anyway, so. When I was young, I used to think maybe I should join in amateur dramatics. But I doubt if I've ever been any good at it anyway. 1945, me, Nathan. 76 this year. But don't tell anybody. There's only 42 people on here that are going to know that. Yeah, I'll be 76 in November. Oh, getting closer to 80. That's got to sound ancient. It's bad enough having to say I'm 70 something, but 80. Oh, I want to be 80. No, you can't forget my birthday. I won't let you. It's the same day as your sister or somebody, or it's the same day as somebody's birthday, isn't it? My birthday, Nathan. Can't remember which relative of yours it is, but yes, it's your sister. Yeah. Somebody else shares my birthday. Somebody else who's famous shares my birthday. I can't think who it is. I used to think that it was what she called Nutbush City Limits, but she doesn't. There's a slightly different day. Tina Turner, that's what I'm thinking of. I used to think Tina Turner shared my birthday, but she doesn't. Perhaps I should look it up. Who has a birthday on my birthday? There's bound to be somebody famous somewhere has a birthday. It'll probably be somebody obscure. No, Tina Turner's birthday is in November, but it's not. Yeah, she's the 26th. I know. I thought I'd shared it with her, but I don't. Still. It's when you look at people that are like in stars and the same age as you, and you think, I don't look like Tina Turner. I don't look like James Judi Dench. It's when you looked at Una Stubbs died the other week, and she was 85, and I'm thinking, oh, you shared a birthday with Hitler. Oh my God, Marie. You turned 80 this year. Does it feel any more older than 70 something? Can you tell me that? When you get to the end. It's like when you turn 40, it's like a big milestone, isn't it? I don't want to be 40, I don't want to be 40, I want to be in my 30s forever. Then you turn 40 and you think, oh, hell, it's not that bad. But, yeah, Sue turned 60 this year. She's going, oh, God, I'm 60, I'm 60. I said, I'm 75, what's up with you? Tina Turner's going to be 82, and she looks better than me. And she's not had a load of Botox, I don't think, Tina. I think Tina's just as she was, isn't it, really? I don't think she's been lifted and shifted, has she? Your hubby turned 75 today. Oh, bless him. See, he's younger than me. Oh, that's a shame, Marie. Still, you did have 60 years. Got to think about it. You did have almost 60 years, yeah. Which is a wonderful achievement in these days, yeah. For people to stay married longer than 2 years. Yeah, I know, black people are really good. They don't wrinkle, do they? They look gorgeous. They've got this lovely skin. You know, I've known some black people that are about 80 and odd year old, you know, and they've got beautiful skin and they haven't got a wrinkle in sight. And you think, oh, how lovely. I haven't seen one of my friends for about, oh God, since the year 2000. And I saw his picture on Facebook the other day. And he's lost his hair, but apart from that, his face, he hasn't changed a bit. So unfair. And I'm thinking, my gosh, if he looks at my profile, because I did say hi to him, like, you know, because I hadn't seen him for all this time and saw him on Facebook, so I said hello. And I thought, oh my gosh, if he looks at my photo, you know. Yeah, he doesn't have a moustache anymore and he'd lost his hair, but apart from that, his face, he looks just the same as he did when I saw him. Oh, I keep telling Sue she's just a kid. She's feeling it a bit because she's going to be a great grandma in January. And I said, oh, you know, nothing. She said she feels too young to be a great grandma. It's her own fault for getting young, getting married young, and for her daughter getting married young. That's her own fault. Hello, sweet pea. Hello, have you come to say hello to everybody? The minute I put the camera on her, she'll disappear. Look at that. So I put the camera on her, she puts her head down. Poppy, Poppy, Poppy. Look at the camera, darling. Look, oh, isn't she gorgeous? Look at that face. Isn't that beautiful? Eh? And she got a lovely face. She'll disappear now. I've said hello. She said hello. You beautiful girl, aren't you? She's been her grandma's best friend all week, haven't you, darling? Grandma, I've made a big fuss of her because, you know, they're not here and she's missed them. Haven't you been a good girl, haven't you? Grandma's been spoiling her, giving her tidbits that she's not supposed to have. But that's what grandmas are for, isn't it? You all right, darling? You're a good girl, aren't you? You're such a good girlie. Yes, you are. You're such a good girl. You never know, Shad. I want to be here when I'm 100, but not if I'm poorly. Yeah. Oh, Lydia, people are cruel, aren't they? I remember my daughter-in-law saying something to me when I was younger. And I said, I look sort of, I said, I'm sick of people asking me if I feel well. And my hair, as you know, underneath this is really, really dark. And she said, it's your hair. It's too dark. Makes you look poorly. So I dyed my hair. I didn't go blonde right away. I went like a lighter colour. And I went into work and, they said, "Oh, you look so well. Have you been away? You look great." And I thought, obviously, it was the hair colour. She said to me, "Your hair colour's wrong for your face." She said, "You've gone paler as you've gone older." I mean, even the doctor used to ask me if I was anemic, It was whatever. People who were born on the 25th. Oh, John Kennedy Jr., Christina Applegate, Amy Grant, Ben Stein, Carl Benz, and me, yeah. I've never heard of Ben Stein, Carl Benz, and Amy Grant. Not even heard of Andrew Carnegie. Yeah, no, I just got fed up, Lydia, of everybody telling me I look tired. Even the doctor thought I was anemic because I look so pale. So I just don't suit my own hair colour. I mean, I decided I'd go back to my own hair colour once, so I got my niece to dye it back to the brown I am. Oh, Lord, I looked awful. I lasted a week. I said, no, can't cope with it, can't cope with it. I said, I look terrible. She goes, "Oh, I thought you looked nice with it." I said, "I look terrible." I felt really depressed when I looked at myself. Putting some beans in water to soak overnight. What you making tomorrow, Shad? You can't be just having beans. I don't know what we're eating tomorrow. I don't know whether they're going to come back or not. I've got a sandwich, so I'm not bothered. I don't cook unless I have to, like I said before. That's it. You just got to have beans with nothing in, no ham or no anything in with them. It's how people say it, Lydia, isn't it? I mean, my daughter-in-law didn't say it in a nasty way. She just said, "Your hair's too dark. It's making you look pale. That's why people think you're poorly." I had about 2 weeks of people telling me I looked ill. People coming up to me saying, "Are you sure you're okay? You look really pale." So I'd gone back home and said, what's wrong with everybody? Why do they all think I look ill? And that's when she said, "Well, to be honest, it's your hair." So, I mean, I did sort of think, well, she's got a point. Yeah, yeah, you're going to put bacon or just bacon fat or just bacon. Or do you mean like fatty bacon? Celery and onion. Yeah, you can't just put beans. You can't just have beans. We have baked beans here, but you put it on toast, yeah. Poppy's doing well. She has been to bed once. She's usually gone to bed by now. I've got a new CPAP machine, but I haven't linked it up yet. My son has threaded it through somehow or other, the plug to my CPAP machine, so I'm still using the old one at the moment until he comes back and can fathom out how. I can't unplug the other one because I don't know how he's plugged it in. He sort of plugged it in down the back of the unit somewhere. So I need for him to come back and show me. Hi, Jane. All right, night, Tracy. Hush puppies in England are shoes. There's a brand of shoes called Hush Puppies. They're like made out of suede. If you said to people you eat hush puppies here, they'd think you were a bit weird. They'd say you eat shoes. Poppy's still licking her paw, making a horrible slurpy noise. I've not done too bad with me squares. I've got them all up to that stage. I've got 9 of them to that stage. Not missed the 10. Hush puppies are cornbread with onions in batter. Ugh. That doesn't sound very nice. You batter cornbread and onions. It doesn't sound very nice to me. It might be nice, but it doesn't sound very nice. Battered cornbread. We just batter fish and sausage over here. We don't batter bread. I suppose we batter onions, yeah. We don't batter corn. You boil corn or you put it on the barbecue. Deep fried makes me shudder. The only thing I have deep fried will be chips from the chip shop or fish from the chip shop. We don't fry anything really here. Everything's grilled or broiled, as you would say. Bread battered? It's not very healthy, that, is it? Putting batter on them. The onion is mixed in the batter and fried in butter. Oh, still doesn't sound very healthy. It does sound weird, doesn't it, Nathan? You're right there. Because deep frying things is a bit iffy. We don't deep fry anything, really. We don't fry anything, really. Frying's not good for you. I mean, in the UK at one time, everything used to get fried. You used to fry the sausages, fry the bacon, fry everything. But now we're all trying to be more on a healthy kick, you know. Dry fry and stuff, you know. Buttered Mars, but oh, that's disgusting, Nathan. How can you? No, it's the frying's bad, yeah. It is, you're right there. We shouldn't fry things. It's bad for you. The Scottish are bad. They fry everything. They stick meat pies in the fryer. Yes, for a meat pie in a chip shop in Scotland, they stick it in the deep fat. Yeah, I stopped eating this Aero mint because that's sickly. Oh, gosh. You fry everything. It's not a good habit. Frying isn't good. Not good for your health. Cholesterol, frying, everything clogs up your arteries. I try to eat more healthily. I don't want my arteries clogging. I'm at the wrong age group. It's amazing just by changing things in my diet. I'm not dieting. I mean, I've lost 46 pounds since last year. And I've not dieted. I'm not on a diet. I've just changed the way I eat. You know, more vegetables, nothing fried, stuff like that. But I do feel better for it. I feel healthier. But I'm not dieting. I can't do a diet. If I say I'm on a diet, I can't do it. It's just that word in it, diet. Ugh, can't cope. So people say, you're dieting. I say, no, I'm not dieting. I'm just altering the way I eat. Yeah, I used to eat a lot of fried stuff years back. But when you're younger, you can work it off. When I was working, I used to eat a lot more stuff. No, I don't eat fried chicken either. I can't remember when I last had a fried chicken or KFC. And I certainly don't eat McDonald's. I don't eat beef burgers, won't eat them. But I couldn't be vegetarian or vegan. I couldn't be one of them. What do you want, Puppet? Are you back again? Yeah. I know what she wants. She wants a dental stick, but that means she's going to bed. But I need to let her out for one more wee before she has one of those. A fried Twinkie. Ugh. I'm not supposed to. I was supposed to. I've got this diet thing I've got to have tomorrow, supposedly. You know, because I've got to have these sachets and stuff. You have to be sort of emptied, to put it in a polite way, before you have this colonoscopy. I don't know how I'm going to do that. Bad enough having to fast on Friday, on Monday, yeah. Right, I've done all the lemon. So I'm going to leave it now because I've got to do a row of green and a row of pink to do the squares. But I've not done bad. I've done 10. 10 up to that stage. The next colour will be the dark green. And then the end colour is always the pink. Yeah. But I've done now. I'm not doing any more tonight. Done and dusted. That's it. Oh. So I've got to get up early. Next 2 mornings I've got to get up early. Next 3 mornings I've got to get up early. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. What a lying. Not had a lying all week. Poppy won't let me. She gets me up about 7:30. Oh, you've got to have a cheat, haven't you, Chris? You can't be good all the time. You know. I mean, I cheat. I do have fish and chips, but I don't have chips. I just have the fish. Fish and chips is too much, if you know what I mean. I just have the fish. But I've got 0 Lucozade, 0 sugar, pink lemonade. I love fish, yeah. I've got fish in the freezer, actually. I could have had for my tea tonight, but I didn't. There's fish if they come back tomorrow. I got 4 fish. It's in breadcrumbs, so it's not that brilliant, but you do cook it in the oven. So it's not too bad. It's not exactly slimming, but yeah. Oh, you got to have a cheat. I've got my chocolate, which as a diabetic I shouldn't be having anyway. But you have to cheat. You can't go through life not cheating. You couldn't be too goody-goody, could you? You know. It's quite nice, this pink lemonade. It is. I know it's the prep day. I've got all my stuff that came through the post the other day. I like the way it's called movie prep. It's like move it, isn't it? You know, move it prep. It says it's lemon flavoured. Dissolve the contents of 1 sachet A and 1 sachet B with water to make a litre. And you've got to sip this litre. And then you've got to make another one. I have to take one at 5 o'clock on Monday. And another one at 9 o'clock on Monday. So yeah, I'm supposed to be tested tomorrow for the virus, for COVID, and I'm not going. I'm not paying £30. Not paying £30 for a taxi just to go for a COVID test. They can go Sam Fairy to that bit. I know, I'm not looking forward to that bit. Thank goodness I'm right next door to the bathroom. My bedroom is closest to the bathroom. So I say to everybody, stay out of my way. If you want to use the bathroom, use your own. Because they've got an upstairs one. But of course, when they're downstairs, they use my downstairs one, don't they? But I should be saying gangway. Gangway. The downstairs one is mine. Oh, can't even get in the box. What does it say here? Reading me instructions. It's probably all the same instructions as he told me before. Read all of this leaflet carefully because it contains important information for you. Really? All my sachets. Sachet A and sachet B. I wonder why they keep them separately. Do they explode when you put them together? I've got to make a litre. It says, to make it better, sip it through a straw. Now, a Zizzy could make it better. The trouble is, once you've drunk the first one, you know, and it started doing its stuff, it must be very hard to actually make yourself drink the second one when you know what's going to happen. I should imagine you're up all night if you're taking it at 9 o'clock at night. You know, you'd be like, ooh, the middle of the night, yeah. But still, we shall see. Well, it is 12:30 now, so I think it's time me and Poppy went to bed. I've just got to hoover up tomorrow, and I've just got to take a couple of pictures of the babies' things. I haven't taken pictures of that. They're still in the conservatory. I'll answer an email to the lady who doesn't have PayPal. Yeah, as if a straw could improve the taste. I mean, a straw's not going to improve the taste. It does say if you don't like lemon, you can add some fruit squash to it, but nothing that's red. Will orange do? Got orange squash, will that do? Right, I'm going to go now. You might get a video, well, you should get a video from me on Thursday. If I can put, like a headlock. Yeah, you got to sip it, Nathan, through a straw. So I brought some straws. We don't have straws. I bought some straws. If I put Sue in a headlock, I said to her, you got to make a video. She goes, so do I have to? I went, yes. I said, I can't have you here and you not make a video. I said, they'll lynch me. So she said, oh, well, if it's a short video. I said, yeah, all right, a short video with subtitles for Miguel, because he can never understand a word she says. So that's what we will do. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to say good night. You can understand her, can't you, Chris, once you've tuned in, yeah. She's a great laugh. She's great fun. We have a great time together. I was sorry she moved to Scotland. But still, it was her thing. She always said she wanted to move to Scotland when she retired. And she did. Yeah. Yeah, she's got to make a video. I'm going to make her, even if it's a short one. Yeah, you understand. It's only Miguel that can't understand her. I don't know why Miguel can't understand her. To me, she's perfectly. But I come from the north, don't I? So, yeah. Well, I felt more at home making the videos, Denise, when the family's not here. I feel a bit self-conscious chattering away to myself when the family's here because they come in and out and hanging out the door and that. Manny Arian's starting working next week, so, I might be on my own a lot more. Hiya, Ben, I'm going now. You just come in. You're in your trailer at the motorbike festival. Yeah. Yeah. You've come in when I'm going, Ben. There's nothing you've said, love. I was going anyway. Right, so enjoy your motorbike festival. Right, I am going, so by the time I see you next week, I will have had my procedure. So if I look a bit uninteresting, you'll know it wasn't a good one. And I'm not going back in that hot tub till we sort that foam out. Oh, Lord above. What an experience that was. Right. You're 5 hours away from home. Oh, poor you, Ben. Poor you. Night, Ben. You enjoy. So it's time for bed anyway. It's what? Nearly 1:45, Ben. It's time you were tucked up in bed in your little trailer. Yeah. Okay. What day is that? I'm having my procedure on Tuesday. Not looking forward to it at all. Well, I'm not looking forward to having my cataracts done either, but that's not till whenever. So we'll see. Oh, thanks, Ben. I'll see you later. See you later, Angela. See you later, everybody. And I'm going to, well, me and Poppy are going to bed now separately. Poppy goes upstairs, I stay down. So good night, everybody. Bye now.